Hello.
Okay.
What did you forget?
Nothing.
As soon as I unmute, I forgot the.
I thought you got it all out, Toast.
No, he forgot. Clearly. Welcome to the
forgot.
Zcast.
I forgot to go be snoozing.
Forgot the snoozing. Welcome to the Zcast. This time, I'm not alone. I'm here with Monica.
I was here last time.
No, you weren't. I'm here with Monica, Cam, and Toast.
Hello.
AKA
Hi.
Grape, AKA Rocket League is free to play the 23rd. Go cop that.
I don't
Really?
remember. I don't remember. You sounded genuinely like, whoa, really? I mean, he isn't wrong.
Perfectly. Good job. Good acting.
He isn't wrong.
Oh my god, tell me more.
No, we're not talking about Rocket League. That's for the next part. That's for the next part. Oh, thank you for the gift sub, Jack. Anyway, but today our discussions are about the thing that happened yesterday, the PS5 thing. But before we talk about that, though, or that's the big talk, we have to talk more about Mario 3D All-Stars. Yes, more news came out about that. What we're talking about is people's complaints about it.
Yeah.
So, the game got leaked on the internet, and Twitter was making a big old fuss about it. People were just giving information that was leaked, and they found a few things that made some people upset. Thank you for the gift subs, Jack, you madman. But so one of the things that they found was that the collection itself was only in development for about 6 months, and that made everyone that was a big old sting among a bunch of people.
I guess it was. Oh, sorry. No, we made it in 9 months. Is that better?
Is that just give out some more numbers?
Yeah, the whole 6 months thing really made people upset.
They didn't actually make it in 6 months. They made it in 2 months. But they
guess-
said 6. Just to...
I don't know. I feel like if that's the case, people just thought it was a remaster or something.
I don't know.
A lot of people did think that, or so.
Because I kept seeing that a lot.
I mean,
When
to be
they-
fair,
when they
because
got-
on the cover too.
What the what?
When they were leaked, it was like everyone thought it was gonna be remasters, and they got revealed, and everyone was pissed because they weren't.
I'm trying to join the conversation as well, fellas, but the Libertina just throws $100 at me while I'm trying to talk.
Oh, okay then.
Because I'm like,
He's really excited about the 3D.
Yeah, man.
Man, you saw the PS5? I got you. Hold on.
Right.
I was like, what the heck was that?
Oh my god.
But anyway, thank you, Libertina. I appreciate it. And Jack, again, with more of the gift subs. Thank you. But yes, being Mario, right?
We're talking about Mario, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like some people were like expecting a bit too much from their like collection. Because the weird part is, it all started with just everyone just wanted ports. Really, in the beginning, everyone just wanted to be able to play these games on the Switch.
Yeah.
But then I guess. Yeah, but then when it got confirmed that it was coming to the Switch, they were like, "Oh, we want more now." Our entire remake? They're not giving us 3 remakes like Crash or Spyro?
I can't believe they're not remaking all 3 games Odyssey style and putting them on the same cartridge.
And that's the
What
other.
are they thinking?
That's the other problem I want to talk about. It seems a lot of people like to compare it to Crash and Spyro's remake, because that is I see that being thrown around a lot. They're like, wow, Crash and Spyro get a 3-game remake for only $40, but Mario can't get that? Alright, listen up. Crash and Spyro.
It pisses me off because fucking the way Crash and Spyro were was that was like a one in a lifetime kind of thing. Like them doing that was like, holy shit, they actually did that. So now that people are like, well, that should be a normal
That's
thing.
the common
like,
now.
No,
Everyone does that.
Be a common now. I'm just like, no, that happening was a miracle for the world.
And even then, I would still argue that all of those games were on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Like, this is a N64 game. a GameCube game, and a Wii game. Like, they're all
They're all
different.
really
very
outdated
different.
consoles.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
very different consoles to each other. So it's like they kind of can't just remake all of them into Odyssey style. Also, if we made them all into Odyssey style, they would kind of lose their charm anyway. Because, I mean, I'm not saying Odyssey doesn't look good, but even a game like Galaxy and Sunshine, in my opinion, still look like good games. They don't really need to be remade in Odyssey style.
Especially with the upscaling that when they got ported on Switch, like I mean, because everything got upscaled, I think, right? Because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it just looks better all around. It looks a little bit more smoother. So I
Yeah.
mean, personally, I have no problem with it.
I think the only game that probably could use a remake is Mario 64, but even then, I feel like if you do that, the nostalgia's kind of ruined. Because don't you just want to play the original Mario 64, not be like playing remake Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's,
Bowser,
I feel
not
like
the
for
best.
Mario, I feel like
No,
for
you're
Mario
right.
64, it's too late to do a whole remake of Mario 64 now because people only play it just to feel nostalgic, and it's too late now. You
I mean,
can't do it
maybe
anymore.
10 years in the future, maybe we'll get it. But then at the
Yeah.
same time,
No,
I don't
that's
think-
even worse.
I don't even think people would probably want it.
Yeah.
Then, 'cause God knows Mario might be it won't probably be. dead
Everyone's
by
gonna
then, but-
play it, and they're gonna be like, man, Mario
Why did we
64.
ask
You're
for
gonna,
this?
you
After-
think
after
Mario's
playing
gonna
this
be dead in
remake-
10 years? It's been 35 years, Toes.
He's still here. Everyone's gonna be like,
you get a port on the Nintendo Switch 5.
oh no, it's become the
They-
PlayStation.
The Nintendo Switch
God.
again.
Oh, thank you for the bits, by the way, Jack and Nkant. I appreciate it. I love you all. But yeah, that was one of the things they complained about was the 6 months of development, which, yeah, dumb. I don't know how much they expected for development of remasters to be. But the other thing that they got super upset about was that when looking through the code, they figured out that the 3 games are using emulators.
What?
I can't believe that.
I can't
That is
believe I can't believe
blasphemy.
Nintendo got these 3 games and didn't just make them all on the Switch's source code from the ground up. It's almost as if every collection uses emulators or something
It's
to
as if
emulate the
it's a
game.
port. God.
yeah. That was apparently a big problem. I didn't really understand why, when it's just a lot of things do that. I feel like people were just upset because they heard the word emulator and was like, I can do that on my PC. And it's like, yeah,
that's
but this is
exactly what it
legal.
is.
The thing is, what I counter to that is, it does, and the Switch won't have problems on your PC. Part of you have
Exactly.
to realize, like, you have to look at, because how some emulators like even actually require specs and stuff like that. But like with just like like a game like Mario where there's not really much graphical input, all you got to do, and like it can mess up really easy because even perfect example when we were playing Mario Party 3.
I don't know what you're talking about. The emulation was perfect. I
That's
love
exactly how
40
the game was made
FPS.
to play.
Yeah, 40 FPS.
Like it was a desynced to shit. Like everything we had to. It was just terrible. But then on the Switch, you won't have any problems like that.
It's also illegal on your PC.
Yeah, I feel like just because it happens so much, people just emulate shit so often. People just kind of forget.
Yeah, people
You're
forget
not
that it's like,
supposed to do that.
if a cop walked into your house, he might be like, do you own this? No. Like, it's only legal if you get the disc yourself and you decompile that disc onto your computer. Like, I think if you make the ROM yourself from a disc that you have, then it's legal. But most people just go to a website and download it. Yeah, when you do that, that's illegal. You can't do that.
Yeah.
What you're doing isn't right.
No, it came with my PC. It's fine.
I bought the PC with Mario 64. It was the bundle.
Was a bundle. Exactly.
The PC Mario 64 bundle. You don't understand.
Only true gamers like us would understand.
But yeah,
So silly.
that's
It's
basically
exactly
it.
the emulator. The emulator is like the trigger words. Like I could do this. Why am I paying for this?
That's what it always is. I swear, that's what it is every time I check on Twitter. They're like, emulate. You can just emulate it and make it look better. It's like, Well, then it's not targeted for you. Not everybody wants to emulate it. Little Timmy doesn't want to go get a PC.
Some people have
fucking-
potatoes and they can't run the game on their computer.
Yeah, that as well. Like, that is,
The-
Twitter wilding.
Boy Trooper, the cops aren't going to break down your door for emulating a 15-year-old game that the company isn't selling anymore. Don't sell crack out of your house, though, because they will break down your door for that. That is true. Obviously, the cops aren't going door to door looking.
Do you have Mario Party? No. Next. Do you have Mario Party? No.
Is that Sonic Colors on that computer? Oh.
Your computer for a second, man.
Are you emulating Mario Party 3 with that funky looking Donkey Kong
Can I
face on
borrow your
there?
hard drive for a few minutes?
Although, speaking of Sonic Colors, I did get an email from Sega one time when I did get a ROM of Sonic Colors, and that really scared me.
Yeah.
Because I was
We
like,
see that you are pirating our
yeah, I
games.
was like, how do they know? I deleted it because I got really scared. I was like a child. I was like, oh my god.
What was the email for?
Because they noticed I pirated the game. They noticed I got the ROM of the game.
Oh, really? That was real?
Yeah.
I thought they just I thought it was a coincidence that they emailed you.
No. But I think it was like I think my provider told them or something. Like they were like, you must delete the file. I was like, okay, Sega, don't hurt me.
Sega themselves single-handedly
Gonna have Sonic
contacted
show up at your
you.
doorstep. Be like,
Sonic's like,
You better delete that right now. Sonic, no. Just starts beating me up. Ah!
oh my god. Was it like a real email from Sega? Like,
Yes.
Actual?
They do that.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that.
But I feel like now they probably don't even give two rats asses because they probably know a lot of people out there emulating their games.
Doc says that I think a part of the controversy was that some of the PC emulator effects make the game look better than what the Switch collection is offering without major modifications, but some of it is just angry bigots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
It still looks fine enough. It's people doing the whole see what fans can do compared to Nintendo. It's like, but you can make that argument towards any company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, see what we can do with Banjo that Rare hasn't been doing for like, what, how many years? Like,
12.
Have you
Hell.
seen what some of the Undertale mod people do? Like,
have you seen what the Sonic fans have done? That shit, Sonic
Yeah.
fan game, like
That looks
ridiculous.
They're
Yeah,
actually really fucking good, dude.
it has like its own
I've seen
E3.
some of them.
They're so good. They have their own like expo for Sonic fan games.
when's
it's
the
ridiculous.
Persona fan game? I'm waiting for it.
There's like, I'm pretty sure there's like a Persona 4 like sexual visual novel. I thought.
Oh.
I could have swore I heard about that.
I
Like
know,
a-
I know
like
there's
a-
a mod. I don't know if it's like a
doujin?
whole ass game, but
Yeah,
I know
it's
there's
like-
a mod.
It's called like Persona 4 like New Days. It's like you can like, I'm pretty sure you can have sex with Yosuke in it or something.
Nah, dude, my favorite fucking Persona 4 mod is where it makes everybody look like the cast from Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think that's enough Mario. He's done. We're not talking about him anymore until it comes out in a few hours. We're not talking about Mario. We're done with the collection until it comes out, then we'll give our thoughts. Yeah, until it comes out in a few hours, unless your name's Toast and you get it early from your freaking
Yeah.
shipping place.
And you're playing it as we speak.
Hey, damn
Get him,
right I am.
Nintendo! He spoiled the game for me.
Oh my god. I didn't even know the ending.
I
can't
don't know
believe
the
it.
ending to Mario Sunshine.
ending.
All right, so now we need to discuss the PS5 Showcase that happened
Oh,
yesterday.
man. This is gonna
So-
be fun.
We have to go in order. I know there's certain things we all want to talk about, but I made a list going in order of everything that was shown. Some things might be talked about more than others, just due to the fact that, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think a bunch of us here know even what an odd world is. So
Yeah,
Dude,
I
we-
know. We watched it, so
yeah,
I don't
let's
even know.
say. So yeah, we so I don't think so. Don't expect us to talk about that as long as we talk about like fucking
Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man or something. So yeah, the first game they showed, big old start off. They showed Final Fantasy 16.
Come out
Th-
swinging.
That
It came
entire
out
trailer.
swinging.
That entire trailer made me sat there yelling, "Is this Final Fantasy 16? This looks like Final Fantasy 16." Because I didn't know. You can't know when it comes to Square Enix. And
Fun
sometimes
fact.
they'll be like, "This is DLC for the online games."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like Final Fantasy 14 online.
That's
It
what I was
really
kind of
did.
scared about, because I was like, is this just DLC for this? Because I really hope it's not. This looks really good. Is this just Final Fantasy 16? And then they finally showed it, and I was like, yay!
I'm not sure if you ever saw it, like, or seen people like mention it, or like you kind of noticed it. But did you notice that it kind of looked like Sekiro and like all those type of, like, I forgot what other game it was. It looked like that type of like combat and stuff like that. The reason why is because the director for Sekiro had a little bit partake in with Final Fantasy 16. I forgot
Wasn't
what
that
part
was
though.
that not Sucker Punch? I think that made
Yeah, I
Sekiro.
think
Yeah,
so.
so
I think so. Yeah.
So
So
Sucker
they
Punch
had,
is working on. Oh my god!
yeah. So that game's like Sony is coming out swinging. Like they're making sure everybody wants to
And
buy
it's a
their
fucking
console, and
and
well they did.
it's a fucking exclusive.
Yeah.
It's exclusive to PC too.
Yeah, they said
It's
yeah,
coming
yeah.
out
It's
PC.
a, it's
yeah.
a it's a console exclusive. Yeah, it's,
That the little words at the bottom. Also on PC, but ignore that, please.
Yeah.
ignore that, please. Monica said she can't talk anymore because I need to keep my door open. It's okay, Monica. I'll try to read your messages in chat. I mean, she did say she didn't have much to say about the PS5 stuff anyway, so.
But then what else with Final Fantasy 16? It just looks amazing.
So wait,
I'm really excited for it.
I don't remember if I looked at that correctly. Did he turn into Ifrit?
It looked like
Because it looked like he turned into Ifrit. And I don't know if I, like, didn't catch that correct, because I was kind of freaking out. Oh, it's from Software, not Sucker Punch. Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Iceman.
yeah.
Software. So, the Dark Souls people.
Yeah, the software. They
Yeah.
have a little.
oh,
They have a
he
little-
definitely
little
turned
saying
into it.
Yeah,
I'm staring. I'm
You're
watching
looking at
over
it? Yeah,
now.
okay, so yeah, he turns into... Okay, that's a little weird. That's new. I don't remember... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't... Anyone in chat or anybody here, I don't remember any Final Fantasy game where you turned into the summons. Because, like, this is kind of different.
Yeah, this game's gonna be. I don't even know how to. I'm just excited for every game that was kind of shown besides like maybe Oddworld.
He's
But
whole hyped about Oddworld, dude.
Yeah, he's going to talk about it all. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like better Final Fantasy 15, and I love Final Fantasy 15, so hey, by all means, go ahead. But now, all I'm saying is bring back the car. I want to be able to be in a car with the boys.
I'm surprised they didn't do a limited edition console with it, but maybe in the future, possibly
Maybe in
like
the
a deluxe
future.
edition
Yeah.
or something like that. But for now, for fucking what it is, like
Game
I
looks
just
clean.
keep saying it. Sony just keeps coming out swinging. They want
It is
to
the first
try-
game.
Oh,
They
it's-
fucking drive into people's skulls. They want you to buy their console.
and speaking of swinging, friggin' new good transition, swinging into Spider-Man Miles, boy. Oh,
hyped
I'm
about
getting the
this.
hang of this podcast stuff.
But yeah, fucking Miles.
Spider-Man Miles
dude,
looks amazing. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
The
The
combat.
fucking, he has the like yeah, I guess with the combat he has the electric and like he can turn invisible and shit.
He's
Oh my
static
God.
shock. It's amazing.
Exactly. That's what. Yeah, he's fucking. This
Well,
is Spider-Man and Static Shock in one game. It's
Yeah.
fucking great.
It's just fucking it's the Static Shock game I always wanted. Thank you, Marvel, who doesn't own Static Shock. So yeah, it's like fucking he's just Static Shock, but he can shoot webs now. So and he can go invisible. I don't remember when he could do that, but he can do that now. So okay. I guess that's a feature.
That scene during the trailer kind of reminded me of like those Sneak 100 memes. Like you just
Yeah.
went
yeah,
invisible.
yeah, right in front of him too.
Yeah, right in front of them. They're like, what the fuck?
I mean,
like-
what are we gonna do? You can't see him anymore. Like,
Yeah, just
He
fucking,
did just, like,
that button
duck.
seems broken. I hope they're like
honestly.
I'm assuming there's gonna be enemies who get like heat-seeking goggles or something, and then they can see you still, because that seems really broken to be able to go invisible whenever.
Yeah, you can just play through the entire game like
Or
that.
maybe just for the showcase, they're like, "Here, we're gonna make it to where you can just do this, and the enemies don't give two shits about you."
Yeah,
Like-
they just don't care. Monica
They
says, "I
don't-
like
they
Miles
lose-
because his suit is cool."
I mean,
I know.
valid.
Also,
That
I'm
makes sense.
surprised they didn't do a deluxe edition for that game, like our special edition console.
I think
probably
they're
just be
waiting.
doing all
I
that
think
stuff
they're
later.
waiting. Yeah, I
'Cause
think they're
I thought
waiting.
with their initial launch of PS4, didn't they do the Spider-Man limited
I
edition
th-
console?
well,
Or
no,
was that
not
the-
Well,
afterwards.
well, no, it's cool. Well, Spider-Man for PS4 wasn't a launch title. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
it
way
wasn't.
later.
Was it late? Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Spider-Man PS4 is like a semi-new game to some degree,
Yeah.
still kind of.
I'm just surprised that they didn't do like any limited edition consoles. Like
I think
like
they're
first,
waiting,
Like, a few of them. Yeah.
or they're gonna
'Cause
give
I-
us, or they're gonna give us the FNAF one. You know.
Yeah.
You want the
'Cause
FNAF
pre-orders
PS5?
The order's going live literally yesterday, like 2 hours after the event ended.
Yeah, actually,
People were-
let me go on a tangent about that a little bit. So there was an interview apparently a while ago where they asked like a Sony executive when they're going to be able to pre-order, and he was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, we'll give our players plenty of time to know when they're going to be able to pre-order." They just fucking didn't even say it in the conference. Like, you didn't even know unless you
literally just
checked
dropped
Twitter
it.
that day.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, like you could pre-order right afterwards. That shit was
And then-
crazy.
What else? Fucking at 12 a.m. as soon as pre-orders went live, I think that was like the fastest out of all the places that got pre-orders. At 12 a.m., 1 a.m. when Amazon got their pre-order shipments in or whatever, like their confirmation, like, hey, people could pre-order this.
Mhm.
Like, I think in the matter of, because I was looking at a few last night, and then because my Best Buy went up first, and then I was like, sure, I'll get a few of those, and then
A few.
and, and then on Amazon, I was like, I'll go check to see if Amazon's up at 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And then they were, and then I did a refresh and they were all gone.
Yeah.
Like,
I hear they're still getting shipments now, though, so there's that. But yeah, I also heard they crashed some stores. Heard some pre-orders just like going
Yeah.
wrong.
where it said like you pre-ordered it, but then it actually didn't pre-order it. And then it
Yeah.
just kind of took your money and kind of screwed you. But then I think they're going to get that squared away. But I say probably out of all the console releases, like or new next-gen console releases, this is probably the most chaotic for Sony/Xbox. But I don't really know about Xbox, but probably for Sony at least, because I read this article where they said that they plan on by March of next year, they plan on selling 15 million consoles, which is I believe 5 million or 7 million more than what PS4 initially had at launch. So
Jesus.
they plan on having a shit ton of production value. So
They're really trying to up it. But yeah, back to the games. We have to talk about Hogwarts Legacy.
Dude, it's not even with the game itself, but I've just been seeing I already forget her name. The woman that wrote Harry Potter.
Oh fuck! Oh yeah! Fucking shit! What was her name? Oh fuck! How can we not think of her name?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. Yeah. So I think I missed some news here because I checked Twitter and people were saying like, if you buy this game, you're not an ally. I don't.
She has. Like, it's completely outside of the game. It is so funny because this is the worst time for this Harry Potter game to ever drop. Because she I don't know, she just said some really dumb political stuff. Like she be doing.
Yeah.
And but this time she somehow upped her game. She upped it and pissed off a lot of people. And and that happened, I think 2-3 days ago. And then this drops like 2 days later, and we were like, "We're not doing this. We're not fucking with this game."
Yeah, like I have to like look because I think she said something because apparently it's like the trans community is mad at her.
I didn't know if you cared, but like, yeah, that's what she kept like, basically in a very indirect way, said trans people just kind of like aren't real. It was something so fucking stupid. It's so like, so I understand people being upset. It's just the timing of her wanting to speak ever, and then this game drops 2 days later.
Yo, Hogwarts Legacy. Like,
so everyone's like, yeah, we're not touching this game. I'm not buying this game even. And there were people like trying to say, well, it actually doesn't, the money doesn't go to her or whatever. And then people were like looking up stuff and finding out, yeah, regardless of how, whatever, some portion of the money is going to go to her.
Always going to go
so
to
a lot
her.
of people, yeah, exactly. And so a lot of people were like, we're just not going to do it.
I mean,
like, that's all outside of the actual gameplay of the game.
I mean, see, that's the bad part because I mean, it's like, guys, I know you don't want to support her, but what about the devs who like worked really hard to make
True,
this
yeah.
game? Like,
Yeah.
they don't have a say in this. They were just trying to make a game. See, like
It's an
Elvis
MMO,
agrees
right?
in the chat. Yeah, he's like, guys, don't jeopardize the devs because some dumbass said that trans people
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
exist. I was like, what about the devs that worked really hard to make the game? It's like, come on. They didn't control this. They just they want to at least get a sale. Because if you don't buy their game, they could lose their jobs and then get shut down.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've know Harry Potter. Like I've watched the movies and read most of the books. I'm not that too like into Harry Potter, but the
I'm
game
not
looks
either.
cool. If,
The game
if I
does.
was in Harry Potter, I get that shit immediately.
It's an MMO, right? It's gonna probably be like one of those
I think
MMO
so.
like just build your own character, build your own wizard
Yeah.
type. It's gonna be Wizard 101, but for
Yeah, that's
someone
what,
else.
it's Wizard
Bro,
101,
it's Harry
but
Potter 101. People will still
It-
buy it regardless. Yeah, I agree, Todd. Those people are probably still gonna buy it.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it looks fun. Besides, like those few loading screens where the frames dipped to like 15, but we don't talk about that.
And look at it long enough to notice that happened.
Yeah, like if you go watch the trailer again, like when they were going through the hallways and shit like that, the frame rate just dipped.
I like
think it was
how-
for that game at least.
I like how I thought that was like the most forgettable game kind of there at the showcase, but I guess now it's the most controversial game.
Yeah.
Like shit. Harry, the game that probably wasn't meant to do that much of like press ended up fucking being the most
really
controversial
wasn't.
game. It's because fucking J.K. Rowling's a dumbass.
She had to say something.
You had to say something stupid again. Like my lord. Like I'm so glad I'm so glad that I don't like Harry Potter, and I just
Yes.
and I'm so I can just be
feel
like,
so
I hate
ashamed.
her. She's so stupid.
Like otherwise, the game looks pretty fun though. I could understand.
Yeah,
why
the game
people would
looks
be
cool. So
Pretty,
I hope
pretty hyped for it.
I do hope people who wanted to play the game will play it, but I didn't have actually anything really to say about it besides it looks cool. So we'll just
It looks cool. What else? Just it's probably gonna be an MMO. Build your own wizard. Go through a tiny story. with
It's
friends,
Harry
'cause-
Potter Xenoverse.
Yeah, practically.
But anyway, on to the next game, Call of Duty Cold War. Now I'm not a Call of Duty guy, but
I
that
am.
slow motion bullet thing looked cool.
Yeah.
Well, how did you miss the one guy that you were actually aiming for? Give me
Yeah, I don't know about that one though. Yeah, wait, he missed? I thought
He
he
was
got the
aiming for
guy.
the dude. Yeah, he was aiming for the dude behind him,
Mhm.
and then hit the guy in front of him.
The slow
Yeah, it was
motion
like-
thing was a miss.
And they
Yes, exactly. They did slow mo
I
on a
thought that
miss.
was the goal.
No, the guy that did that, like, shot all those people in the car, or whatever. He walked up and like to the plane. He was looking back at us, and we shot the guy looking towards him though. And so they shot the wrong dude. They shot the wrong dude.
Yeah, and you know what the crazy thing is? It should have been a collateral because if you're looking at
That too. I thought it was going to be. I thought like, oh, they're just gonna get two people at one, and then the guy behind him didn't get hit. I'm like, okay.
and then it started the first mission, which was kind of stupid, but otherwise it looked really
The-
good.
the-
though,
it
like-
looked really good, and I was also just like, for military guys, the way this mission's going does not look like they planned this at all. They're just winging it. Run, get in that car, just go.
All right. So the plan is you shoot. All right, and that's
That's it.
That's it. We'll figure stuff out after that.
What happens if we shoot the wrong guy? Don't worry, you won't miss.
You won't.
It'll be fine.
Because he took so much time too to shoot the guy. The guy playing that game was bad.
That's all it was.
The guy was just bad. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh shit. But yeah, the game itself
like-
looks cool. Story mode, at least.
Yeah.
That's a story mode.
For story, it's gonna be probably one of the best in COD history. But I mean, I like not really history. I think it has better potential than Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 for anybody that's watching that's played those games. It's I think personally the campaign looks really good. The gameplay looks pretty clean and slick.
Yeah, the
Frame
gameplay
rate kind of
looks nice.
dipped in some of the gameplay, but yet again, I think that's
That could have been the stream.
pre-beta.
Or it
Yeah,
could have
that
been the
could've been the
game.
stream
Yeah,
too.
who knows?
But otherwise,
RC
it
car. Yeah,
looks-
the RC car. There's the RC car.
I have a little tangent about that too. How the fuck was it faster than a plane?
That's what
I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking. I thought that. What?
I think
It was faster. It was faster than the cars they were riding in. It was faster than the plane that was about to fly off. But whatever.
this shit's like a Batman RC car. The
Like,
Bat
got
car.
rocket fuel in it.
It's COD. It's a COD campaign. They got to make it look somewhat appealing.
The Bat RC
So-
car. But yeah, that was so there was that, and then we had a good old another time with Resident Evil 8, which so I've played a bit of Resident Evil games, I'm not new to the series, and usually, you just fight like monster guys, or in Resident Evil 4 you fight a village, so it's kind of similar to this, but they didn't really have like weapons. They kind of had weapons sometimes, but they was just like pitchforks usually. Why do the weapons in this one look like they're like mini Dark Souls bosses? Like some of them have like giant hammers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think the main reason why they're doing that is because they're trying to appeal to like the old fans. Because if you played like RE4, RE3, RE2, like the old versions, not like the remakes, even the remakes too, you'll see some enemies in there that like fucking have stupid ass weapons.
But it's looking like a Final Fantasy. It's looking like RPG Final Fantasy enemies.
It does not look like what I would think a Resident Evil game is. Oh my god.
What I'm most concerned though is I don't understand how the fights are gonna work in that game.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, these guys do not look like they're gonna die to a few shots from a pistol. Like they look like they're about to beat my ass.
Who knows? Maybe RE8 will actually because I love RE. It's one of my favorite. I wouldn't even really call it horror action. I guess you could say
it's horror action. 7 was horror. I'd say 7 was like a pretty good return to horror, but it does delve into action a bit more than horror.
And then next to Silent Hill, I wish they showed something of Silent Hill, but not last.
Yeah,
Silent Hill is by Konami, and you know what Konami does? You die or pachinko machine.
But it's my favorite next to that, and like looking at it, I'm excited for it. Resident Evil 7 was really good for what it was. I like the first person style. A lot of people didn't like it. I like the change of pace of things from the third person typical stuff. So, I'm glad with the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake that they kept it true to the original with the third person shit and everything like that, and really really good. But RE8 and I think is gonna be pretty hype. I'm excited for that.
I know at one point I did want to actually play through 7 potentially on the channel, just because I've seen a bit of 7, but I never actually like played 7 myself.
If you do, I'll fucking tune in for those streams. It's such a fun game.
And then I also wanted to play through 2 remake because I own 2. I don't even own 7, but I own 2 remake. So it's like there's that.
2 remake would be really really good. I'd tune in for those streams. Those streams it'd be fun to watch somebody else play through those.
Yeah.
Because just one last little thing. What was I gonna say? Actually, shit. It was about fucking Resident Evil 8. Yeah, if I think about it, I'll say it later probably if it comes up. But I forgot and now I'm sad. But
do we have much to say about Deathloop? Like, I guess it looks cool.
It looks cool. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it looks cool enough for me to like. I don't know. I'm interested in a bit because
looks like Dishonored.
I don't. Yeah, that's also.
It has the voice actor of Lee Everett in it, so there's that. That's cool. It's like that's where Lee went after he died. Oh, interesting.
Guy in the death loop.
Oh, he's in the death loop. Oh no. So this is the weirdest Walking Dead sequel I've ever played. So yeah, that game looks interesting. I don't think we have anything to really say about Devil May Cry 5 Definitive. It's just Devil May Cry 5, but now you can play as Virgil. Devil May Cry
5 is just a good game.
It's Devil May Cry 5, but now with more Virgil, just like what they usually do with Devil May Cry games. They give you the special edition where now you play as Virgil. They're just doing it again. Oddworld.
Moment of silence for Oddworld.
It looks like Lemmings.
What was that game again? Was that the?
That's the game with like the weird guys. He had little guys following behind him, and at one point he was like, "My tummy's rumbly."
The highlight of it.
At what point did we talk about the what game was that? That one Bethesda game. That's coming out. That one where he was snapping the necks constantly, like that cartoonish style.
Deathloop.
That was Deathloop.
Oh, that was
Deathloop. Yeah, I think that was Deathloop. I have all the games on a list right here. That was Deathloop.
Because I think I just didn't catch the name. I should go back to that for a second. I'm excited for that. That's
okay. You have things to say about Deathloop.
Yeah, I just didn't know the name of it.
I was like, that was the game. It seems like there's choice based kind of decisions with it, which looks kind of interesting.
The thing that got me interested is like obviously I don't know the character names, but that woman at the end where you're killing the main character.
Yeah, the guy, yeah. What the fuck's going on with that?
And so if you can control her and then go after like what I think is gonna do is like you're gonna play through the guy first, you die a bunch, you go through, kill all those other people, and then at some point after that, you're gonna control the woman and then basically try to kill you, whatever actions you were doing.
Maybe.
And try to prevent yourself from killing those other people. If that's how the game is gonna go, I would be really hyped for that. But
that would be cool.
I have a feeling they're just gonna do like, oh, once you play as the woman, it's just gonna be some computer automated controls for the guy. Like had nothing to do with how you actually played beforehand. But like,
see, I think
if they somehow made it where like you played, kill all the people or whatever, and then have to kill yourself with however you did it originally. That would be dope as fuck.
That actually would be really cool. It's just my only issue with that is I thought about it. I was like, well, what if I just get behind my old self? He's not going to turn around and shoot me. So could I just like get behind him and shoot him? Because he's not going to stop me. Because he's like a Mario Kart time trial ghost at this point.
Yeah.
So he can't really turn around to hurt me.
What I like about it is it kind of looks like a more cartoony stylish Doom. Kind of.
The cartoony style looks cool.
I like the cartoony style. I don't like it's not even ragdoll death. Is literally when they get shot, it looks like they just kind of jump up in the air and then fall back down. That I just like that part.
They're just like, no.
Yeah, it didn't ragdoll. It's like you poked somebody and they jump because you tickle them a bit and then they fall to the ground.
Bro, you can't be doing that to them.
You found my secret.
You may kill me, but you can't sexually harass me.
You can't. Is that sexual harassment?
I will take killing, but not that.
I have returned.
Oh my! You returned at the perfect time, Monica.
I was here the whole time. I just wasn't talking.
I know, but but now you can talk about the perfect time. The only game you probably wanted to talk about. We're now on FNAF.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much to say about it because they didn't give us much about it.
Can we get some?
There was just a girl who was like Gregory, and then a guy who was like Gregory, and then he died.
I think she's found us.
Bye.
Can a K-pop stand the? Did you see how far he was standing there? He was vibing, dude.
That was a statue.
I didn't go back to it.
Can we talk about how I can't believe they got the voice actor of Bowser from Mario Sunshine to be in? I can't believe Bowser's in FNAF, guys.
Bowser's in FNAF.
I don't think that's the actual voice. When I heard it, I was like, why does he sound like Bowser? Gregory.
Oh my god.
Just Gregory, how dare you disturb my family vacation?
Fuck.
Is it gonna be
fuck?
What is it gonna be though? Is it gonna be
that was about that? Yeah, I actually do want to talk about that. It looks free roam, which honestly, I'll play it. I'll play it if it's free roam. I'll play that on the channel. I'll say this now. Fuck it. Let's do it. I will say this now. If FNAF Security Breach is free roam,
you're playing it no matter what it is. Don't try and wiggle waggle your way out of this.
What was your wiggle waggle?
But Monica, I haven't played the other games. I don't know the lore.
You know all the lore. Dude, we watched all the MatPat videos.
Fans been in all games.
You're right.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said.
I have to meet Gregory. Speaking of Gregory, can we talk about Gregory's fucking dead?
Right?
Yeah,
I barely got to meet him. But yeah,
you play as a security guard, but first they show you a child dying just to make.
Well, then some people are thinking you maybe switch between playing as a security guard sometimes, and sometimes you play as a child.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
feeling
definitely what
MatPat's gonna go batshit crazy about this game because there's probably gonna be a lot of.
He's probably already making a video on it right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
I also want to point out. Can we talk about how the big difference, like not hating on the man Scott or anything, but can we talk about the big difference between like when you see like when Scott Cawthon makes a FNAF game And then when like a AAA studio makes a FNAF game, we get like these giant halls and all these fucking. I was saying like it's like holy shit.
It looks like a game.
It looks like a game. It's
Well, that's
like
very mean.
like we get like obviously the original ones look good, but they do have that indie feel to it. Like you're like, yeah, this was made by one guy. But it's like you look at the fucking, you look at like that security breach shit, you're like, bro, what the fuck? This actually looks like a horror game.
I didn't even think it was. I didn't even think it was FNAF at first. I didn't think nobody.
I didn't either. Until I
Yeah,
saw the
no.
fucking Freddy cutout. I was like, wait, is this FNAF?
Me and my friend
no,
were
it's
watching
not.
it. Me and my friend were watching it, and we're like, dude, FNAF on PlayStation. Then it
I
actually
said-
was.
There was, yeah, that's exactly. I was in check because I was at school, and I was like, bro, this Gregory guy just died.
Greg
in
about to
FNAF
get
or
fucked,
something
and you're like, oh
that.
wait.
And then it said Five Nights at Freddy's at the top, and I was like, no, I was kidding. Wait,
No, see, like
I didn't think it was.
you should have
FNAF.
figured it out when they saw the cutout of my main man. What the fuck's the
didn't-
name of that gator?
I freaking forget.
It was
dude.
like Montgomery Gator. I don't know.
I thought his name was like Gnarly Alligator. or
No, it's
something.
like Morgan. Bro, he's my favorite character. I don't care how he sounds. He's my favorite character. It's a fucking gator. What's his fucking name? It's like what is this name?
everyone else. I like that sexy wolf. Zero. I like the fucking
It's-
dumbass alligator.
It's Montgomery Gator. Montgomery Gator. This man is Monty for short. We don't call him Monty. You call him by his
No.
full name. He
Monty
is-
Alligator.
No, he is Montgomery Gator. You call
his
him
name is Monty.
on his name.
fine. You want to call him something else? His name's Vector. I like him because he's an alligator. I can't believe it. The crossover I've always wanted. You're gonna be walking through that big room and you're just gonna hear, "Find the computer room."
God.
Shadow, we have to find the computer room. Don't worry, Gregory.
Freddy.
You'll be safe in the computer room.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Westbio. I want him. He's cool.
I need more Vector in my life.
Everyone needs more.
Otherwise, that
Vector in
game
their
looks
life.
fucking. I think it's gonna. Every game that they showed is probably gonna be somewhat of a hit off first launch.
They oughta,
Should we talk about
yeah.
real quick probably the launches that are actually going to be happening
The what?
for like the launch day releases.
Oh yeah. Well, oh yeah. Fucking what? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I think what was it? Spider-Man. Oh, what was the other game? Oh, let me look at the list. There's Spider-Man. Demon Souls, which we'll talk
Demon Souls
about.
is a release date. Oh yeah, we're about
Yeah.
to talk about that like pretty soon.
Demon Souls is a release day title. Spider-Man. I think.
DMC5
I don't know if I
definitive.
consider that a launch day title, but COD comes out in November, so
DMC5 definitive is too, I think.
yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's just kind of a port of
Yeah.
DMC5.
And then I think that's the major ones. I think there's probably a
Basically,
few more, but
To be fair, basically every game that's launching on the PS5, which is like I was saying, which is why you shouldn't rush to get it if you don't have the money, not to worry. Every game that's launching on the PS5 is coming out on PS4.
yeah.
Don't say that. You're gonna mess up Toast's schemes.
Yes.
Everybody, you have to get it on release day. It's sold out. All right.
Yeah, come on, please.
I heard there was a guy named Toast who's on eBay. But yeah, it's like don't feel too like for example, I don't have a PS5 pre-ordered yet, fellas. Mostly because it's not available, but also because I don't like.
For a quick no.
It's mostly because it's not available, and second of all, I don't got the funds to just drop $500 and be like, okay, we're good, fellas. Like ain't gonna be eating for a
Yeah,
few
like
weeks.
Toast,
that
who spends
happens.
like $2,000 buying 3 PS5s.
But yeah, you still shouldn't rush because it's even if you have the money, you still shouldn't rush because there's not going to be any really big PS5 releases games yet. They're going to be using the power, and plus, not every console on release is always the best. Look at the 360. Remember the Red Ring? Exactly.
And also, just a little thing as well. For this, I wouldn't be surprised since it's really high demand. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a second round of pre-orders
Oh,
So-
no, definitely. There's going to be a sale. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're better off waiting till like Black Friday or like Christmas.
Which
If you
will probably
really
be
need it
after
that
release day, but there's like or
It'll be after release day, but they'll also have all the kinks sorted out by then. At least they like they've gone through at least like 2 firmware updates potentially.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the Cyber Monday, because we might not get the biggest
yeah.
Black Friday this year.
Yeah, it's Cyber Monday. I don't know why. Yeah, you know, the Backstreet Boys concerts is really probably they're still going. I gotta give them credit, man. They're still rocking out there. They've been slowing down a bit, but don't go
Just
to their
a bit.
concert.
Just a bit.
Yeah, just because they slow down a bit doesn't mean it's safe to go to their concert, though.
Yeah.
Don't go yet.
Just stick to Cyber Monday, guys.
Don't go to their
then,
concert yet, fellas.
Like, what else does it just make it seem like if you missed out on pre-orders, or even if like this that like I think with even the old consoles that came up for next gen, they always released around this time, and then just like you always ask for Christmas as well. Cause,
Yeah,
hey.
Christmas it always gets Christmas. They usually always get a bunch of sales.
You know what's funny? I think the PS3 at launch was more expensive than the PS5.
It was, and that's why it failed in the beginning. It went for $600 because Sony was off their fucking rocker, and it made a bunch of people go to the 360 because they were fucking out of their mind.
Yup.
And did you see what the original play? It had like 3 card readers, like 5 USB slots. That shit had a bunch of shit just crammed onto it. Like, it was just ridiculous.
The original PS3 and Xbox 360 were chunky boys.
But the 360 was a little slimmer, though. The PS3, they just was like, that's how they lost in the beginning, because they had to do the thing where they made it $300 cheaper because they took off all the card readers. They took off some of the USB slots, so then they made it $300, and they started actually getting people to buy it.
And then, what else was it? Just like Zero said a while ago, just with every console's probably gonna have a problem at launch. God knows with that, because it's gonna be new UI, new everything for both consoles. They're probably gonna be a little bit rocky start, but dude, I'm excited to play Dragon Ball Fighters in HD.
It's gonna look the same. It's a stylized game. That's like me sitting here saying, "Bro, Breath of the Wild in HD." Bro, it's gonna look the same.
I just looked it up though, and the 360 was £7, and then the PS3 was 11. It was 11 pounds.
Fucking someone breaks into your house, hit him with your PS3.
Have you seen how big the PS5 is though compared to the other consoles that are
It's
out
pretty
right
big.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that shit's gonna be at least like 10 pounds, 10, 11 pounds.
That's why I'm trying to trade. I'm trying to trade in my PS. I'm hoping GameStop has like a trade-in deal. I'm trying to trade in my PS4 for PS5.
Because if that's the case, if I could trade in my PS4 for another PS5, I'll just sell the 3 that I have, and instead of keeping one, and then I'll get one for discounted price from trading.
Bless you. Because especially considering, because I know a bunch of people like to keep their old consoles to play the old games, but Sony has been advertising the PS5 as basically just being a total upgrade. Yeah, so it's like, what's the point of me keeping the PS4 if I can play every game on PS5 and it's better? I might as well just fucking I don't want another Wii U. My Wii U is back there because no one wants to buy it, and he's only here because I don't even like him.
Same with my Vita. It's up there.
I have 2 children. I have 2 children. I have my GameCube, who I have, but I like him. He's classic, and he brings back good memories. He gets to stay here. My Wii U is right next to my GameCube. I don't like him as much.
He has an obvious favorite child.
Yeah, I have this obvious favoritism. I mean, and then the bad part is, I bought some games digitally on my Wii U, so even though I traded in most of my games, I still have Mario Kart 8 and Pokken Tournament. It's great.
Hey, you be glad you have Mario Kart 8 on that thing.
Look, I have it on the Switch now, alright? Mario Kart 8 is now dead.
Okay, but it helped us grow closer to each other.
That's all he did. That was his last breath.
He was trying to make you proud.
He was the dinner date.
He made me proud, but like an old man or like an old dog, you gotta put him down.
I thought he was your child, not your dog.
He's getting degraded by the
changed.
He's been demoted
He's
to
about
dog.
to be a fish real soon.
About to flush him down the toilet.
Consoles that I have from my past are two are in storage actually. I have my old like red Wii for Mario, and then I have
I used to have a red
my
Wii.
my GameCube in there, and I think in my closet I have my old PS2 Slim,
Like old
and then-
Yeller.
and then I have my PS Vita up on that little shelf over there that I only bought for P4G, and god damn do I regret spending that $300.
Bro, nice paperweight, man.
Right?
We're matching.
Good, I got something to hold my 100% guides for PS4. Or
Your
P4G.
fucking
Oh my
Vita.
god. Dude, apparently the digital
You print your
PS5 is
walkthroughs? What a
9
weirdo.
pounds.
The digital's 9,000. See, that's another thing I was also talking about because I was like, I know on my reaction, a bunch of people were probably, I was just yelling about being like, we're digital only. I'm not getting the disc reader. But in all actuality, it depends if I have the money. I do want the disc one just in case because discs go on
Collector's edition for
discount.
games?
Discs go on discount way more. Yeah. Like, discs go on discount way more than digital do. So it's like, in some cases, I might get the physical, even for my
They
Switch.
should make a thing. They should make a thing where like even if a digital game, they should have like pre-order bonuses for digital games where like real
do.
life ones. Where
They-
like
they do-
no,
oh.
real life ones. Like where if you digitally pre-order the game, they're like, okay, give us your email and like address or whatever if you
I think
want the pre-order
some games
bonuses.
do that, but I don't think there's a lot that
And
do
then they
that.
ship you the pre-order
Yeah.
bonuses.
Oh yeah, I think.
No.
What game was
They
that?
should do that for games on the PS5. If you have a choice between disc drive and not disc drive, I feel like there should be that kind of thing for like most
Well, yeah,
of the
'cause-
games that get.
Yeah, because
printer
it's like
bonuses.
I bought even though I buy most of my games digitally, I end up buying some games physically. Like I have 2 physical PS4 games. I have One Piece Treasure Cruise because it was on sale on Amazon for like $15, and it was the
One Piece
physical
game.
version. And
But he hasn't
Kingdom
even played it yet.
and Kingdom, no, I have played it. I just don't really like it that much. But
Oh.
and Kingdom Hearts 3, I got physically because that was also like for $15. So yeah, it was like usually physical games. Even for my Switch, I got Link's Awakening was on sale, and Mario Maker 2, I think I got for my birthday from my brother, and I think he just bought me the physical version. I don't know why, but I think it was easier for him. So it's like I do want the chance to be able to get a physical game. But if push comes to shove, I'm not going to be that upset if I have to pay $100 less for a digital.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is because I'm becoming a collector more and more of the day, and it's
So you're a
hankering my
collector.
bank-
I'm not.
It's hankering my bank account. So for games that I like,
Yeah,
I
it
try to
is.
get
You're
I try to
weird.
get the collector's edition physical because
That's
like you know
mean.
they do digital collectors, but you know it's not like an actual collector's in that case because like for instance like the Final Fantasy 17 like digital collectors bullshit. You just got the
Mhm.
album and shit like that. And what else? Just I just like to get physical like for P5R. I got that physical.
Well, yeah, I got that's. I think I got the
collectorship.
physical version of that too. I gave the physical copy to my brother because I already bought it digitally, so I can play it on release date. And then so I got because I only get collector's editions for games I really care about. And Persona 5 Royal, I think, was my first collector's edition I ever got. So
Yeah.
that's kind of
Dude,
interesting.
did you see the Undertale one?
I don't want Undertale collector's edition.
Why is there an Undertale collector's edition?
It's actually pretty cool. It comes with an art book. It comes with the soundtrack. It comes with a little
Everything
Because
basic,
actually-
everything
All
basic
the shit you
collector's
can get
edition
online?
too. Everything
guess the
collector's
price.
edition. What like $60 since the actual game is like $15.
It's
it-
actual game's
it's-
$10.
I think there's like 2 versions where no, you can because you get the physical collection of the physical like steelbook and everything like that
Yeah.
when you get the
Mhm.
collector's edition, and I think one for the digital code is 60, and for like the steelbook and a few other things it's like 80. So it's actually surprisingly not that bad.
Why is it the same price as other collector's editions when Undertale isn't even $80 or $60?
Hold on, I'll look at because I know my buddy got it.
Because 80 is like the same price as some other collector's editions are, but usually it's because, the 60 is because we're giving you the game. If they're giving me Undertale's like $15.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's, fucking Toby
It's
Fox
10
has got a.
The collector's edition of Black Ops 3 got you a mini fridge.
Yeah, mini fridge. No, okay, I don't want to hear that because it's the Juggernaut mini fridge, right? The collector's edition for that. You want to know the shitty thing about that? It can only hold 6 drinks, 3 in their cans too. It can only hold 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, and that's it.
My
That's a
favorite,
lot of
small.
drinks.
my favorite collector's edition was the Red Dead 2 collector's edition that came with everything but Red Dead 2. It didn't come with
Here.
the game.
Yeah, I'll put it in the
Well
GC. That's
then.
what all came with the collector's edition. It came with the little necklace. It came with a sheet set for like the music and stuff, sheet music booklet, and then the story, the collector's edition soundtrack, and it's just pretty neat.
All that was 60.
I'll send the
Yeah, I think
image.
it's like, let me see here.
I'll send the image in the Discord
Oh
chat.
no, on Amazon right now it's 45.
and I'll
It's
put
going
it-
down. It's for collectors. It's
Ooh,
surprisingly
a
not that
treasure
bad.
chest.
Well, I also put it in the stream so people can see what I'm talking about. The fucking. You look at the bottom. Does not include game. Red Dead Redemption 2 sold separately.
That's so dumb.
It came
How
with
much
all
was
this
that?
stuff but the game.
What? There's a puzzle.
She's so excited about fuck the game. Give me the puzzle.
Bro, fuck the
No,
game. I
it's
got
worth
this
it
for
the puzzle though.
I got this for the cigarette cards.
Bro, are those playing cards?
How much
Yeah.
was this? I didn't even know this existed.
I forgot how much it was, but I
It's
think it was
rated
around like
RP.
80. I think it was like around like $80 or something. I'm not sure. But also, I just realized that
Without
we.
the game, oh my
I just
God.
realized we've been off
Oh my
topic
god,
for
it
the
even comes
longest
with like
time.
a locking
Yeah,
key.
oh yeah, we should probably fucking get back up.
I used to
Yeah,
have one
I
of
was gonna
those.
mention that too, but I forgot to.
I used to have a box with like a lock and
Yes.
key on it.
Oh my God. Thank you, Monica. Okay, thank you. All right, so
It
We
was
have-
this really
we have,
tiny
like-
box with like a tiny.
we have like 2 more topics after the PlayStation that we have to actually get to. So let's actually go back to.
Put my key.
No. So we have to actually talk about PlayStation. So Demon Souls. Well, so I'm sorry. Not Demon Souls. We have to get it right. Demon's Souls.
2 S's. Demons.
Not to get confused with the other game, Demon Soul.
Wait, is there another game called
Yes,
Demon Souls?
because this isn't made by the
I
same
hate
people.
people.
Well, see, so I think this is how it works. So the people who made Dark Souls, they originally was from a game called Demon Souls.
First
so
ever Souls game.
yeah, and this isn't being made by those people. This is being made by different people. So now it's Demon Souls.
Yeah, but
like
isn't,
if they
isn't it
got-
still just a remaster of the old game?
That's
Oh no,
like
wait!
if they got-
Oh no, wait! Never mind. This is the this is the old game on PS3 was called Demon Souls 2. Okay, this is just it's just
I
same
think
game
we were
name.
Just, it was just a fucking placebo the entire time. We didn't. Fix it.
Yeah, we just okay. The name was always stupid. Okay. Why isn't it just Demon Souls? Why Demon Souls?
I was about to say it's like if Pokemon was like, yeah, Pokemon, and then like the next Pokemon game is called Pokemons.
Pokemon.
They
Thank
just
you,
had an S.
Poketo monster.
thank you for the gift sub, Libatina. Also, sorry to hear your sick.
Or like
Fox.
if they named it Pocket Monster, and then they called the second game Pocket Monster.
Pocket Monster.
The Pockets monster.
Poketo monster. No, I feel like
But yeah,
There's
did-
more. There's 100 more.
But yeah, that looks nice. Looks like Dark Souls.
Yeah,
I
that's,
have-
that's all I had to
I
say
have a
about
little
it.
tangent though, because like I
Oh,
love the Dark Souls
Toast is
games.
pissed.
no, like, it's mainly just the gameplay. It was so silent.
Yeah, it was.
No,
yeah.
the trailer, dude. No, so like the best thing is like he was going around like just slicing up people his size or whatever. He did that like 6 times maybe, just going into hallways, slicing up the people his size. Then out of fucking
And when we get to the
nowhere,
boss, everything drops and
everything
hard and everything.
dropped. This big chunky dude just falls out the sky, or he just like appears and then just starts wagging him. It's like it looks like he accidentally walked into a boss, like into a different game.
Yeah,
To be
because
fair, to To be fair, that is what happens in Dark Souls.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like once you enter a boss fight, everything just starts getting hectic and crazy. So
Yeah, because I want to be honest, because like this was after I was freaking out about what the fuck that FNAF thing was I saw, and then I was like, okay, what am I watching? Because it was kind of boring.
So long. Yeah, exactly.
He was just kind of walking, and just every so often he'd hit something, then he was just back to walking. And I'm like, what am I looking at?
Is it weird for me to say that like Dark Souls always looked boring to me?
Well, no, I've played Dark Souls 3. It's not that boring. You don't walk in very short corridors where there was
it
no
just
enemies.
Looked really weird.
Yeah, that one for
really
some
weird.
reason
No, that
was so
one did.
separated. It was so spaced in between like encounters. He found one guy, hit him, and then like had to walk for like 30 seconds more to then find another guy.
Maybe Demon Souls is Dark Souls for babies. Like it's not hard.
No, it's hard. It's
I was about to say, don't anger the Demon Souls community, Monica. They're gonna get angry at you.
My friend was watching the stream, he'd fucking flame you to shit because he.
You see, they're gonna get mad.
He's played. It's Demon Souls is his favorite game ever since. Ever since back from fucking the favorite day or back when it was first launched and shit like that. And what was it? This game is just a direct remaster of the game, just all HD quality and everything like that. So, and it is arguably the hardest next to Dark Souls 2. Arguably, because I mean, Dark Souls 1 was kind of but the thing is though, this game looks they polished up a lot of things because the movement was so janky in what was it? Just original Demon Souls. I'm excited for it because I like Dark Souls. I played all the Dark Souls games.
That one looked smooth.
It looked smooth in terms of combat.
It was just I'm pretty sure
it looked like nothing was happening.
Trailer. I'm pretty sure it was just the way the trailer was made that just kind of made it seem like
Dark Souls is always like a game where I thought like it wasn't fun. I thought it was just hard just to be hard.
I mean, a lot of the gameplay of Dark Souls.
They can say that they're the hardest game that exists.
A lot of the gameplay of Dark Souls is just kind of rolling the dodge and then attacking.
But the story is really intriguing.
Yeah, the story is interesting. Yeah, but the gameplay is bad.
Dark Souls. Yeah, whenever I saw Dark Souls, I would be like, that doesn't look fun. That just looks like
if it's not your thing, it's not your thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Yeah, it's like if it's not your thing, it's not going to be your thing.
If you dig into it and someone get into it, there's actually a lot of shit you could do in that game that isn't just just like the typical like what you saw from that trailer, what you saw from the clips online. Like just
that trailer was just. I just think that trailer was.
That trailer was just bad for the game. Yeah, it was a bad trailer to show.
Once it started showing, once it started picking up, and like once they showed the first.
Yeah, but it took like 4 minutes though.
Yeah, the final boss should have been like there like 3 minutes earlier. Because I was like, because like that was where the game was good. They should have had him way earlier. Because I was like, oh shit.
But
they really had him walking for 3 minutes or like 2 minutes. It's like, oh, slice him up, hit like somebody twice, and then walk up. Just walk for like 30 more seconds, hit someone twice, walk 30 more seconds, and then did that like 4 or 5 times before getting to the interesting part.
Like that's why I said
in the trailer you wanted to get to the interesting part.
You want to show me why I should buy it. That's why I was like, that's why I was like, oh, it's a fucking intermission, so I can think about what the fuck is that last trailer that I saw. This is the intermission portion, Zero. This is where you can think about what happened to Gregory.
But once they started like showing all the flashes of the other bosses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
No, I love. I'm pretty. Did you guys see the huge knight that slammed his shield down? His name is the Tower Knight, and he's such a fun boss. I
like the look of that shield.
He looks like a giant dark nut.
The thing is, though, I think you could get his armor. I forget what you have to do to get his armor, though. But it's like you could get. I think you can either get it after you defeat him, or it's in a chest around that castle area that you're feeding him in.
He looks like a giant dark nut.
The thing is, though, with every giant and like every Soulsborne game, is that it's just the typical gimmick: smack their ankles, they get down, you smack their face, smack ankles,
don't smack my ankles.
Yeah.
And then their second phase is like when they start doing bigger hits and swings and everything like that. And I'm pretty excited for it. That's a launch game that I really want to play at launch because
it is launch. Yeah, you're right.
It looks cool. I think isn't it also coming out on PS4?
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, so there you go.
But
yeah. Obviously, the PS5 versions of these games will definitely have improvements like graphics and running faster.
Yeah, because I had an argument about this in my real life friend servers about this because they were talking about
Bro,
they
Toast
were
had to
talking-
Toast had to put some
I know,
people
right?
straight real quick. Toast had to straighten some people
felt
out.
that. I felt
But
that.
I guess it was really an argument, more or less just a conversation about like how we were talking about how I don't want to get diverse off track too much like we did last time, but just in the sense of, so you know how like 360, right? They had, and from that 360 Xbox One, right? On Xbox One they had Black Ops 3, but then on 360 they decided to release Black Ops 3. And the thing is that I think people are kind of scared for is that they don't want that to happen for PS4 to PS5, Xbox One to Xbox Series S. Granted, I know that Black Ops 3 probably took like 2 seconds to make for the Xbox 360, but I guess if you take it in a broader and like more open-minded thing, like people don't want that to happen. They don't want their games to be so shitty on the previous consoles that it's like barely unplayable.
Oh
and
yeah,
just
I know what you.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean. That's true, and I think it's not gonna happen this time. Mostly because if we're being honest, all of these games that are launched as a PS5 are PS4 games. These were games that were being developed for the PS4 for the longest time that are just now being
gotta-
ported to the PS5.
And plus, if you have a PS4 Pro or like even a Slim of the Xbox One or in PS4 and everything like that, or like the better version,
They should run fine.
that could run 4K because the PS4 Slim and the Xbox One S could run 4K, just not like at its full potential like the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro can. But like I guess people are more or less are just scared that they don't want that to happen.
I can
but
see that.
I don't
can
think
see
it
that.
will though.
I don't think it
because
will. Yeah.
No, I don't think it will happen. I can see why people are like.
Yeah, I can see why people are
out of
scared though. Yeah, definitely.
It's like
Yeah.
think about it, 4K to 8K. I mean, both are really good.
They don't want a fiasco of the Pokemon Sun and Moon on a regular 3DS where it lags
my
when you do
God.
literally anything when you try to play that game on a regular 3DS.
My God.
But they're like, no, it's okay. 3DS XL, new 3DS, they're just optional. They're optional. You can play it on the regular one. I'll play it on the regular one, getting like 10 FPS while I'm
play
trying to
a
battle.
PowerPoint on them.
Yeah, like optional my ass. I can't even fucking see what's happening.
But even then, with people that are scared about that, I just tell them like, hey, it's just we're in a better timeline now.
Yeah,
like,
I think they learned their lesson.
they're actually gonna care for what they put on their older consoles because the older consoles are probably not gonna be. They're probably gonna their production for them is probably gonna stop. I'd say probably around midway through the lifespan of PS5 and Xbox One, which you may say
Yeah.
that's gonna be a very short time, but
No, it's gonna be a long
took-
time.
Yeah,
It's good.
it took PS4 and Xbox One. What was it? 2012 when it came out. 2013.
Yeah.
It took around 7 years for it to finally be like, all right, like
Yeah.
here's the new consoles, and
Because
God knows in the future what's going to come out. 16K, 60 FPS.
because if we think about it right now, there are companies probably out there right now still working on PS4 games, and they're like, "Oh shit, we have to." Oh, okay, right. We'll just like kind of just put this on the new hardware, and it's like it can work since it's just kind of a stronger PS4. So like, oh, okay, it'll just run better. But if you play it on PS4, that's just running how it's intended. You can play it on PS5, and it'll run even better than before. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be a while till PS4 and Xbox One die officially.
Yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, mainly just for the fact of just like that was some of people's worries, and I understand it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
but
can't wait to talk about Fortnite.
it's about to be like, so guys, did you know that Fortnite is gonna be out on Toast? That's the other game you forgot about launch day. Fortnite's gonna be available on PS5 launch day, baby.
Dude, none of us were ever sure. We're all skeptical about it.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was looking at Sony's conference and I was like, it's okay so far, but like, where's the Fortnite announcement? Suddenly, boom, best fucking showcase. They showed Fortnite. No, in all seriousness, they did it well. It was like 10 seconds. They were just
Yeah.
like, yes, Fortnite's gonna be on the PS5. We'll leave
It did
now.
look like it was gonna be a while though. I don't know why. It looked
It
like
looked because they were trying to do the whole battle bus music thing, and it was like, please no.
yeah. I think that's what it was. 'Cause, like the music like slowly built up as if it's gonna like play for a long time.
Like it was a Smash character. But Fortnite Jonesy joins the battle on PS5.
No,
fuck.
no.
No,
I don't want that.
It's all right. He'll join PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale too.
Oh my god.
Now that's a PS5 game, baby. Let's go.
Sorry about
But yeah.
Pre-order Fortnite.
My
The
mother
way-
handed me an orange.
The way they did Fortnite was pretty well. They had for like 15 seconds. It was like, hey, for anyone who was worried for some reason, it's
just
gonna
wanna-
be on PS5 on release.
I just
There
want
you
to say
go.
this: I am so not caught up with because I quit playing Fortnite like the end of like season 6.
I
season
quit playing
7.
Fortnite when I made that Rain Clouds video.
Yeah, that's
I'll say this: I'm so not caught up. I didn't even know there were cars in the game.
They had
you could
like
drive
I
now.
think last time I played was with Magic and Rainbow, and they had shopping carts, and I was having a little bit of fun with that. That was kind of it. So yeah, I don't know. It's cool if people play it, I guess. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
short. But now the big boy announcement, kinda. The PlayStation
excited for
Plus
this.
on PS5
This is dope.
is
This was so good.
very interesting. So basically,
it's like
it's like so if you have PlayStation Plus and you buy your PS5, you get a ton of PS4 games. I put some notable ones. I don't think this is all of them, but the notable ones are God of War, at least the remake of God of War 1 quotations. Persona 5, Batman Arkham Knight, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 1, Battlefield 1 if you want it, I guess. Final Fantasy 15, Fallout 4, Resident Evil 7, Bloodborne, and a few others. I think like Ratchet and Clank is a part of that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I named all of them. That is a majority. That's a lot of what's going to be
in
there.
my opinion, this is a better Game Pass. Than
This
what Xbox
is
tend to do.
it's basically what I can tell is it's like for the people who didn't get a PS4 and are getting a PS5. If you get this, you're basically playing everything that you missed out on PS4. Right
Yeah.
here, we'll get you caught up. We got you. You can
We'll
play
get
God of
you
War.
caught up.
You can play some Persona 5. And it's not royal, but it's like the same thing with fucking with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's also Mortal Kombat X. It's not 11.
That's coming.
But I
Yeah.
think the reason why they're not giving us the most recent ones is because those games are still kind of new. Royal came out just like a few months ago.
Now I'm a little confused with this. So I was talking about this with my friend. We were watching it. We were we pointed out like with the PS Plus collection, like will you get it for the I know you'll get it on PS5. I know you probably I'm not sure about PS4, but on the same time, like will you get like are these like confirmed free if you have PS Plus? You don't need to have the previous like you don't have to have them owned on PC PS4 to get them to PS5. You just get them
But yeah,
automatically when you get PS5 and PS Plus.
that's
You just-
definitely the way they made it seem on the
Okay.
trailer was that if you have Plus, these are like you can download them and start
Mhm.
playing them.
Because like what I think once you get PS Plus, you get a shit ton of digital games, which is perfect. And I don't think they're gonna be like probably like better graphics, but it's gonna be because it'll give people something to play. Because what I'm glad
No, they
that
are
they're
going to have
not
better
doing-
graphics. They said that. These are going to be the upgraded
Oh.
versions of these games.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like better load times, they said. So
and also I'm glad with these new consoles that they're not having a drought at launch like they were for the three, like the one in
like the
PS4.
launch date, the launch
Yeah.
titles.
Yeah.
See,
'cause
I
the
don't.
launch-
I have a question about them though. PlayStation, yeah, they're looking fine. They're looking clean. Can someone tell me what the fuck Xbox is launching with? Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. I legitimately don't know.
Hold up.
It's not Halo anymore because that got delayed.
Do you want to buy Game Pass?
Is their launch title Game Pass? Because
It
like
basically is because I'm glad that we're kind of on this point now because all it seems is with Microsoft now is what they're doing is they're just basically making it to where they're like they don't care how much their console sells.
they
They
don't.
know if they have their true fans, they'll buy the console. If they know that there's people out there that like want every console out there just in case if an exclusive comes to this, that, and so.
Well, they also sell
but-
Windows. They got money from that.
But like I don't know. Microsoft is just. I think they just kind of given up. But in the sense of at least trying to beat out PlayStation in sales and games and everything like that, because there's no way that they're going to get like any really good exclusives. There's a few okay exclusives that might be coming with the Series X and Series S and everything like that. But the possibilities are probably pretty low.
Yo, Xbox Series X is also getting Fortnite as a launch title.
Bro!
Can we talk about the GTA 5 port to both of them though?
Bro, where was more GTA 5 news, guys? I mean, come on, I had to know. Rockstar, where were you? I had to know more about GTA 5. Really upsetting that Rockstar was not there to tell us more.
I'm excited though.
But yeah, it feels like, because I remember before everyone was like, Sony's PlayStation Now sucks compared to Xbox's Game Pass. But my response to that always was, Sony doesn't need a Game Pass. Like they're basically like, you're gonna buy our console anyway. You don't need a Game Pass. You're gonna buy our games. Xbox needed a Game Pass because no one was buying an Xbox.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, at least we can be good in Game Pass.
Now they technically have a Game Pass with the PS
Yeah, now
collection.
Sony's like, you know what? Fuck you. We want the Game Pass too. They're like, come on, man. They're like, come on, man. Let us keep the Game Pass.
That's a decent amount of like. I think it's like you said. I think it's all God of War 1 through 3.
No,
And
it's
4,
no,
right?
no. It's just God of War is
Just
like
one.
the remake one. It's just the
Remake.
PS4
Oh.
remake one. So it's not
And
all
then
of
it's
1 through 3.
P5, not P5R. It's Arkham Knight, which is really
There's
good.
like 10 games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Uncharted 4, Last of Us 1 remastered, Battlefield 1. So I don't follow Battlefield. Is Battlefield 1 the recent Battlefield? I don't.
No, Battlefield 5
no.
is. But
Is,
nobody cares about
is
Battlefield 5
1 the one before 5?
Uh-huh.
Do they not know how to? They know how to count.
No, you see, the thing is, the reason why they named it Battlefield 1 is it's World War 1-0. Are you not excited about that?
That's almost like is it like when Bethesda forgot Fallout 5 through 75 and that was like 76. Like, Bethesda, what happened? What happened to 5 through like 75? They're like, oh, we don't know.
I'm kind of excited though because I didn't mind Battlefield 1. I'm excited to kind of play that
Okay,
on
yeah,
launch.
so it's because, like you said, it's because World War One. I don't know. That taming convention just looks really dumb on the outside. 'Cause I'm like, wait,
excited to-
one was before what? What happened to these?
Well, Battlefield 5 is literally just 1, but with a few extra mechanics. And
Is 5 World War
Few
5?
extra numbers.
Is it World War 5?
It's just I didn't care for Battlefield 5. Well, Battlefield 1 though was pretty good.
We
I'm
all
excited
thought
for that.
Battlefield 5 was going to be Battlefield 2 because it was meant to be a sequel to Battlefield 1. Yeah, why wouldn't it be Battlefield 2? Because it'd be World War 2, right? Why
Uh-huh.
did they did they
So
just
is
go
there
against
5
their own
World
naming
Wars?
convention? They're like, are they talking
Origin
to
gave us-
Microsoft? Are they getting their naming conventions from fucking Microsoft?
Not Origin. Dice that does Battlefield, I think, right? Something like that.
It's okay. It's a bad game anyway. Says Nazi.
Yeah. It's
Well,
such a bad game.
yeah. So they give
Battlefield 1 is okay.
they give Battlefield 1. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't give Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
Okay, makes
I'm
sense.
excited to play Battlefield 1 because like the player base right now is kind of poopy because I always enjoyed playing Battlefield 1.
Maybe
It's
that's
either
why.
Battlefield 4 or 1 that I played whenever I had the chance to. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah, and then
And then
Final
Fantasy 15. I'm
Final
excited
Fantasy
to play that
15
again.
is that's a really good game. And Bloodborne is a very interesting game to give because that is it's basically that's the Souls game, but only given to PlayStation people. So now you can play that.
Yeah,
and then-
everybody.
And then
Bloodborne's been
Fallout,
around for a
and
while.
then Fallout 4. I mean, it's better than 76, so you know.
How long has Bloodborne been out? Like since 2016, right?
Bloodborne came out, I thought, in 2013. Wasn't
Really?
Blood?
Was it?
But I could have
It
sworn
feels like an old
Bloodborne was
fucking
out
game.
for a while. It was on PlayStation Now at one point.
2015.
2015, yeah, it's been like 5 years.
And it's still a really popular game.
Yeah, so that's definitely gonna be an interesting one. But yeah, so now that we move from that to the second, so there's what?
I was to say before we move on to that, I gotta go get a water because I really want to talk about God of War.
Okay. I mean, I guess we can. Well, they didn't talk about God of War yet. We can talk about the prices while you're gone.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Because we have to go in order. So Sony wanted to talk. So then that's when Sony was like, okay, we're enough beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Here are your prices. And it was what I expected with the average price. And with the digital edition, that kind of surprised me. Because a part of me was like, it'll probably be like $50 less because they get rid of, because I don't know how much a disk drive really is. to like a console's worth. I was like, it's like $50 less, but they hit me with the $100 less, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, that was way cheaper than what I was expecting. So yeah, that was really nice. The prices are good. They're as expected. I don't think they're anything really like
And,
ooh or ah.
And then I guess the prices of the games we're gonna start selling $70 games now, and that's
So
like
yeah, is that confirmed? Or is it confirmed these games are 70
yeah,
now?
or not all of them, but a few of them, yeah.
'Cause I
it's confirmed that a few of them were
NBA
70.
NBA was being 70, I heard, or something. Everyone was like,
Damn, I don't know
what?
where the list is. I found it earlier, but a few of them were 70, and so now now that ceilings went up.
Oh no. Games are gonna be
Everyone out here,
$70.
like, please
Yeah,
don't tell Nintendo people are buying $70 games.
Sony confirms 69. No, 69.99. Sex number.
Oh my god.
We finally got games at the sex
Finally
number.
got it.
This is the generation. We got
Look at the
games.
rainbow.
We got games at the Sackboy's Big Adventure will be $60. Thank you, Sackboy. Please, everyone said, don't tell Nintendo. They're gonna start trying to sell ports for $70.
Yes, you fucking will.
You guys want fucking? So we heard you guys want more GameCube games.
Oh my god.
You want to play
Please-
Mario Kart
please
Double Dash
don't
for
do it.
$70?
Please don't make me buy Strikers for $70 because I will do it. Please don't make me.
No. Don't make me not listen to my wallet.
I am back with the water.
So yeah, apparently games are gonna be $70. Some games aren't. Apparently, like I said, Sackboy's Big Adventure is gonna be 60. But it seems like Spider-Man Miles Morales from Insomniac will cost 50, but will also ship with the Miles Morales will be 50, but the
Miles is cheaper.
ultimate edition will be 70. Okay.
Oh, so they upped the price by $10 for some of the games?
Yeah, some of the games are going to
don't mind
be
that.
70. So I think it's a weird transition. Not every game is doing it, but a decent amount of games are doing it. So I don't just
A decent amount where it's likely to be the new norm.
I think when we see the first PS5 only game, that's when we'll see the $70. I think.
Yeah.
When we see the
it's been 60 for a while.
I guess it has. It just sucks now. I mean, even controllers. I think the PS5 controller's $70. They said too. So now it really is game or controller again.
I am back.
Also, the PlayStation HD camera is $100. Can someone tell me why this is?
I literally just saw that for like 2 seconds and $100.
Yeah, for a camera.
I don't know.
You want to be able to look at yourself while you play Sackboy's Big Adventure? That's $100.
You're gonna have to jog ass Sackboy.
I'm at the B Sackboy. Get the PlayStation Move, baby. But yeah, so that's the prices. Prices look pretty good. It was as expected, and if anything, a little bit of surprising. But now, Sony learned some things from Nintendo because they hit us with we got one final announcement.
Yep.
And they fucking hit us with a God of War teaser. There's not much to unpack here, but I think
God of War 5 or Ragnarok. I don't know what people are going with it.
Everyone kept wanting to call it God of War Ragnarok.
When that little circle was happening,
said Ragnarok was coming.
Everyone was freaking out, and I was like, am I supposed to know what this is? Fuck.
It's just called Ragnarok.
I'm so excited for fucking
And
they just said Ragnarok is coming.
Said something.
God of War Ragnarok.
So did they even
what was the quote he said?
Did they even say 2021? Hold up, I have the video right here. Let me.
I don't think they said anything. No, they said 2021.
No, you did. The stream's gonna hear me listen to the video real quick. I'm trying to see what Kratos said. He says. Does he not say anything? Oh no, wait. Oh. He says you must prepare yourself. That's the only thing he says.
Crazy because everybody was thinking God of War 4 was gonna be the last one.
Yeah, I know. I knew it wasn't gonna be the last one because they at the ending they tease the next one. Because at the ending, spoilers if you haven't played God of War on the PS4, if you at the ending when you go home and Kratos lays down to go to sleep, they get woken up and they open the door, and there's like a bunch of snow and lightning around, and Kratos yells, "Who are you?" And there's a man in a black cloak, and then you see him holding a hammer, and then it just like cuts to black. So clearly Thor is here.
Yeah.
And he's pissed. So
Actually,
yeah,
I forgot about that entirely.
yeah. So yeah, that's so and even then, in the post game, they talk about how Ragnarok is coming soon. Like all the characters keep talking about, like, oh, it's gonna be Ragnarok. Ragnarok is coming. So yeah, this is the show. Ragnarok is here.
So we know it's a direct sequel to God of War.
Yeah, it is a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragnarok is coming, and it is here, and we are like, oh no, we now have to fight Thor as Kratos. This is Marvel now.
Didn't we already fight Thor back in fucking I forgot what?
We
God of
didn't
War.
actually. They never. You fought his brothers. I mean, they fought his
Oh,
sons. I
yeah.
think you fought his children. I think that was his children.
Was it God of War 1 that you fought? No.
No. It was in the. It was in the one that came out before this. It's hard to call God of War remake thing. I don't know.
I have a God of War game on the PS2, but I don't know where it came from.
The God of War game with the axe is that's you fought his brothers.
It's God of War
Yeah,
1,
with-
2,
with
3,
the
the
axe.
PSP game, 4, and then now Ragnarok. I think, right? That's all the God of War games.
Is it 4? Is 4 what it's technically called? Okay, I guess 4
Yeah.
is the axe one. God of War 2018. There you go. That's what we'll call it. We're Sonic 06ing this.
I'm like, yeah, basically.
Remember the PSP game that was an absolute shithole?
Yeah, there's the
and then-
PSP game, but yeah. So
I think
now
it's
we're
5 now in total. So.
yeah, it's 5. This is gonna be God of War 5. So that looks cool. Yeah, they
I'm
didn't say
so excited for that, 'cause
anything. I looked at the
Wait.
trailer. They didn't say a
Yeah.
release date. They just said Ragnarok is coming.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like,
Oh no! They did say 2021. I was right. At the end, they show it real quick. It says 2021. So yeah, we're getting God of War 5 in 2021.
What
So
I'm excited for is because I love the gameplay in God of War 4.
I do too.
And I love yet again spoilers, even though you kind of already spoiled them.
Yeah.
But like when you get the Chaos Blades back, that
Mhm.
shit was that just made everything just go back to feeling like a God of War game. But even it kind of had that
Still had that
RPG-esque style to it.
Yeah.
and,
I love the
yeah.
story. Actually, let me talk about that. The story I really love too. So I'm hoping this is gonna have another really good story like the last one did.
Boy.
Yeah, we get to see the return of Boy. But yeah,
Or
I'm
maybe
really.
the son's grown up, man.
Yeah, I'm actually curious how long this does take place. I wonder if this takes place like strictly straight after, or if the boy is gonna be grown up a little bit. Like I don't know. Is he gonna still be a child? Teenager. Man. But yeah, I'm definitely so next year. It's looking like Breath of the Wild 2 and God of War.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's looking.
It's gonna be a
Next
chaotic
year's
year for
already
me.
looking kind of hot.
COVID-19, please don't last longer than you
Dude,
need
yeah,
to.
Backstreet Boys, stop your concert by next year. You guys need to, no one's listening anymore. I don't want to tell you why.
Things at hand.
I don't want to tell you why. Nothing but a heartache. But anyway,
Oh, wait. Oh, I was just gonna say maybe at the end, maybe I'm not sure if you guys even pay attention to this, but maybe we could at the end before when we get next after these two topics, maybe we talk about the Nintendo Partner Direct for another little topic.
There wasn't much.
Oh, I didn't actually watch that.
I saw what they announced. There wasn't really much that I had a
Yeah.
comment on. I think the only thing was Ori and the Will of the Wisp is coming to the Switch.
That was literally about it.
Yeah,
I
it
watched
was-
all of it.
it was
too,
like-
that was,
I thought you didn't mind Monster Hunter. I think I'm thinking of a different.
Oh well, though, yeah. I was about to say there's Monster Hunter stuff, but that's Magic mostly.
yeah.
I have Monster Hunter World. I just don't play it that much. But yeah, there was a Monster Hunter Direct after the thing apparently, so a lot of Monster Hunter stuff happened.
Yeah, Monster Hunter,
Switch.
the new Monster Hunter game that is, I think, exclusive to Switch.
Oh,
and
there
it's
you
called
go.
Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter
Yeah.
Rise.
They're getting
That's kinda-
Ooh.
Oh,
I
I
wanted
thought-
to try a Monster Hunter game.
Oh yeah, well there you go. Monster Hunter character coming exclusive to Switch. Yes, quite. Rathalos is in Smash Brothers, guys. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is Rathalos is right there. All I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
All I'm
I think
saying.
it's so far from what we know. It's exclusive to Switch. It looks pretty fun. It looks there's a lot of new mechanics. I'm not gonna go too much into it since I know you guys probably don't really care. But for people that are probably watching that, seen it, it looks they didn't really show too much. I mean, they just kind of showed the gameplay, few monsters that are kind of returning because I think there's 3 new ones and then they showed 3 old ones or something like that are returning, and I think there's going to be a special event for Monster Hunter World that's going to happen with the launch of Monster Hunter Rise. So that's
Oh, that's cool.
kind of a cool thing to look forward to.
And apparently the final thing Nintendo decided to show at that partner showcase was that Sniper Elite 4, the game that's been out for 3 years, is coming to the Switch. Thank you, Nintendo.
Dude, hell yeah.
Very
Motion
cool.
control sniping? I hope
Yeah.
so.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Yes.
Very cool. That's definitely what you end your direct
Do I
on
have-
a game that's been out for 3 years.
Do I have a use for that gun lookalike thing now? I hope so.
The Wii Zapper. Finally.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But speaking of Nintendo,
Wait, did they have that for the Switch? 'Cause
I
know
don't
they
think
had that
they
for the
do.
Wii.
I don't
Oh
think they
my
have a gun yet.
God.
Where's our gun?
Where is our Switch gun?
But speaking of Nintendo, the next topic at hand, now that we're done with all the PlayStation stuff.
Segued into it, actually.
Yeah, we kind of did because I mentioned Breath of the Wild, but a bit ago, I think it was like a few weeks ago, they announced this game, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, is a game that is coming out now. This is a
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild prequel?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a prequel, but not made by Nintendo. The reason why it's called Hyrule Warriors is because it's made by W-Force, the people who make the Dynasty Warriors franchise, and who made the original Hyrule Warriors. This has nothing to do with base Hyrule Warriors. The story is strictly based off of Breath of the Wild. This is supposed to show that war that happened in Breath of the Wild that made
Yeah.
Zelda
It's gonna
encase
be
herself.
sad. It's
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of story. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that
I'm
made Zelda seal herself up. So basically, it's supposed to be everything that led, like when you opened up Breath of the Wild and you're like, what the fuck happened? How did everything get like this? You're gonna see how.
Yeah. Basically just explain everything beforehand.
It's gonna show
And
all
I-
that.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Granted, I know that we're on like the entirely new timeline now, but like I wouldn't be surprised. I just have a gut feeling that like for some reason Nintendo's gonna come out and say, Hyrule Warriors 1, not the new one. The Hyrule Warriors 1 is canon to and connects all the timelines from the previous
I don't
games.
know.
my God.
Maybe
And then that's
if
gonna
they
go-
want to, then they can.
then
But I
That's
don't
stupid.
know.
Then Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is going to be years, centuries in the future, and then it's gonna go the previous game's timelines, and then Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Breath of the Wild, Breath of the
I
Wild
hope
2,
they
and then
don't do that.
in the new timeline that I think I see a few people calling the reunited timeline, considering that there's a lot of evidence of previous Zelda games in Breath of the Wild as we speak,
Yeah.
and probably we're gonna get a lot more information from probably Hyrule Warrior Age of Calamity. And I know there's a lot of
We're getting-
not really controversial, but that's a little. It could be like it could be debated there. That's the word I was looking for, but I wouldn't be surprised because Nintendo's changed the timeline on us for fucking Zelda like 20 million times.
That's the
Because
thing.
the timeline's not canon.
I
it's
don't
just
think.
things someone made.
No. See, Nintendo made it. Because here's the
What?
thing.
No, they didn't. I thought they didn't.
No, yo, the thing I showed you, the timeline I keep showing you pictures of, that's officially made by Nintendo.
Yeah,
that's
they
why
did
there's
that.
that's why there's
Why?
problems with it. But let me talk about it because this is something why I said this. When Nintendo made that timeline, they really didn't seem like they cared. It really felt like they were just trying to do something to make the fans happy, but
Yeah.
they really didn't. That's what makes me think that they're not gonna. Because that's why it makes. Because right after, I think Breath of the Wild was the game literally like almost pretty close. The next big Zelda game. Right after they made that timeline,
Yeah, it
and Breath of the
was, yeah.
Wild basically just shits
It
all
really
over
did.
that timeline, which really makes me think that Nintendo was like, okay, fuck the timeline. Breath of the Wild happened so far in the future that they don't know what happened, okay?
That's exactly what it is. It's literally just like, oh, it's so far in the future, you don't know what happened, so we can just assume everything
It's
turned out
basically a
okay.
reboot.
But that's why I said like with Hyrule Warriors, because if you actually played that game and paid attention to the story, like even though they've said it's not canon and blatantly said it isn't, there's just too much that
It's not
oddly
canon,
fits
though.
into place.
Well, see,
It-
well,
it- there's too much
it's
that oddly
because
fits
the
into
story
place.
for Hyrule Warriors, I'm pretty sure, was made by W-Force. I don't think it was made by Nintendo.
Like there's so much in it that just falls into place. Like the reason why fucking why Ganon's alive or some shit. I remember. I
Well, the
watched
only
an
reason,
entire
well, no,
video
the
on
only
it.
thing that the original Hyrule Warriors did was they were just like the timelines are merging.
And then the reason,
And the only reason
why-
they said that was because they wanted to have an excuse for you to be
To
able to
use
play
it.
as all these characters.
Yeah. And it's
That's
fine. Like it's a fine thing, especially if it's like not canon. It's like okay, it's fun. So
Oh.
it doesn't really matter. But
Doc
like, if they're
says-
trying to make that canon.
Yeah, Doc says keep in mind a timeline was intended for the birth of the franchise. It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, timeline was definitely probably intended, but I feel like the goal felt like they gave up at some point, and they're just like, fuck it, let's start anew. And I feel like Breath of the Wild is they're starting anew.
because I don't know, but I'm not gonna go too fucking tinfoil hat on it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo they come out and be like, so maybe Hyrule Warriors one story was possibly a little canon or something like that.
Doc said they gave up after the time travel. And yeah, because literally, if you look at the timeline, everything is fine until Ocarina of Time. Once it gets to Ocarina of Time, there's like 3 split paths, and it's like, what the what?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's when it gets fun. Yeah, that's when everything gets interesting. Because then they're like, ooh, what about the what if timeline? Why does this exist? This isn't a Dragon Ball Z game where I unlock the what if saga. Like, what the fuck's going on?
I wonder how.
The
I
what
wonder
if
maybe it'll
timeline.
like. Age of Calamity is gonna explain a shit ton. I have a
It will,
feeling.
and I'm interested in
Yeah,
that.
it will. Yeah,
I want to see a lot of what happened
maybe-
before
so maybe
things went
that'll-
shit.
Because I mean, you really don't get much in Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna go too much into probably.
I'm not playing
spoilers,
League for the
but-
podcast, Magic.
and then, what else? Just fucking.
Thank you for the resub, though.
Like just with Breath of the Wild, like the most you get for like kind of stories and like what happened in the past was just the memories.
Journal
Yeah.
and
Stuff
journal
like
and
that.
journal entries from the
Yeah,
characters.
journal entries, the diaries and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, but it's cool, yeah, because it keeps up the mystery and stuff. But like, if you want explanation, like I know I
Answers.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I want answers, I'm hyped for this game.
Dude, I can't wait to play as Revali and lose.
I did
to the-
see.
Right?
It's weak
Yeah.
to arrows.
Speaking of which, I did see Mercy. It was like, we already know what happens in the end, though. Everyone dies. The game's mainly for the story and other shit. See, now, some of those games I actually really like
Yeah.
because they feel like, because I think Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core is a game I really enjoyed. And in that game, you basically play as a character who, in Final Fantasy VII, this character's dead. And you know he's dead. So when you
Yeah.
play Crisis Core, you're like, all right, I know you're not going to live through this game, so whatever. But as you play the game, you're like, shit, man, I really like this guy. This guy's kind of
Yeah.
cool, you know? I like him. Then you get to the final mission, you're like, oh no.
Yeah, it just makes
This
yeah,
is
it
it.
makes
But
that
you
much
told me
more-
about the final mission. It's fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, this is it. This is sad. And it basically pulls a Halo Reach, but I think this came out before Halo Reach, where, yeah, you basically fight a never-ending onslaught of enemies until you just die.
Yeah.
And, then
And you're
somebody
like-
made a. I'm not sure if you saw that thing that I put.
Yeah,
in
the picture,
there was-
everyone, the survive picture.
Yeah, where was just a shit ton of Guardians and Link and Zelda just kind
Yeah.
of there.
Yeah,
and
I-
everybody and
they're
like, the
definitely
people on the
gonna do
right are all
that.
dead.
They're definitely probably gonna do that. It's gonna be like it's just in the Dynasty Warriors era. It's just gonna be you fighting a bunch of people until you eventually die.
Yeah.
Halo Reach's ending was sad. Because I went through. Me and my buddy fucking lassoed that almost, and fucking. I'm not gonna go too much into it. but it's
Seven
just
Crisis
sad.
Core hurt my feelings more because you could see him slowly forgetting his memories because he was getting shot by bullets. So he would be like trying to remember people and like it was slowly going away. And I was like, no.
It was just so sad.
I was like, stop.
Actually, when you started dying, like in Reach, just all your fucking like the shield was your health.
That was. And then you
your-
see yourself
your
die in
mask
Reach
cracking.
too. It was like Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
bad.
then I like games that do that. So I'm hoping Breath of the Wild, I was calling it Breath of the Wild too. Age of Calamity has the potential to do something like that, and I will be down
You know,
for
we're
it.
hoping
Yeah,
for all
I
this
agree.
dark shit, but if we're gonna, if this
I'm
is for
hoping,
kids,
but well, I don't know, man. Nintendo's been with Zelda. Nintendo likes to kind of be on the borderline of
Yeah.
like for kids. They definitely like to borderline that. A lot of people died in Majora's Mask. I was like, so they definitely like to be borderline for this. I hope it isn't like I want them to do it like this. I hope they don't just make it like you kill a bunch of people, then you die in a cutscene. I want them to
Yeah.
throw as many enemies as they can at me
Until it gets,
until
like,
my
physically
health goes
impossible.
down. Yeah,
for
I want
Reach,
them
when
to
what
kill
happened-
me.
once you survive long enough and Reach during that end, what they would do is they send out the highest
Yeah.
class of elites at you.
Yeah,
until you, like,
that's what I want
died.
too. I want them to just throw as many guardians as they can until I'm dead.
Yeah.
I
God,
want-
that would feel so.
I want to
And
fight.
then the
Damn it.
cutscene plays where it's like, Link, you're not actually dead. You're here. Hello.
Yeah, Zelda's gonna do her explosion thing because that's what she did in the
Yeah.
fucking memory, and then she's
Yeah.
gonna lock herself away, and it's gonna be sad.
Sad days for us.
But there's gonna be apparently 50 minutes of gameplay of this game shown off at the Tokyo Game Show September 26th. So That's gonna be
damn.
interesting. Because apparently
Yeah,
Koei Tecmo is gonna be there, and they did confirm that they're gonna show off Hyrule Warriors for 50 gameplay minutes. So I'm definitely
good.
curious to see how the gameplay works.
I've watched.
Yeah, why is Hyrule Age of Calamity getting gameplay? But where's my P5S fucking
No, fuck you.
Atlas?
For Sage not see the meme with Squidward looking out the window. Persona
Yes!
fans, Hyrule Warriors fans, they're dancing. Persona 5 Persona fans are getting their scramble. Well, at least you get Age of Calamity, eh?
I'm gonna scramble because still think people are still in a fucking fluster about whether it's during after P5R's story or after
People are still shit's fucking crazy.
Because there's mentions of Maruki, there's Kasumi and stuff. I'm not gonna go too much into it because spoilers, but
Yeah.
there's mentions of all that stuff. So,
But in any case, I think that's enough Age of Calamity discussion. Now there's the final topic, which is going to be one of the last ones, but a very interesting one because me and Monica were doing this a little bit one night, but I was like, I think this would be fun to do on the podcast. So basically, Smash Bros. Ultimate, am I right? Too many goddamn characters.
Fuck them. Thanos this bitch.
Yeah, so basically, for the next Smash Bros. Game, I don't think they're gonna do the everyone is here. I think that there's definitely gonna be some people who aren't gonna be coming back.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is we are going to go through by series and discuss if we think these characters are gonna come back for the next Smash Brothers, or if they're not gonna come back, or / you don't want them to come back, I guess.
I need to look at
let's just get this out of the way. Mario's gonna be in
no.
every
Okay, no.
single
I'm going
one.
by. I have the website pulled up right here, so I'm gonna go down by the series, and we're gonna discuss who we think should leave.
Oh, yeah.
So first, the Super Mario series. Now let me specify who's a part of the Super Mario series because they're very specific with who is considered a Super Mario character in Smash Bros. So there's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Bowser, Dr. Mario, Rosalina, Bowser Jr., and Piranha Plant. These are the Super Mario flagship characters.
Can we please delete the doctor?
Yeah.
I have a thing that Mario and Luigi are definite that are probably.
I don't think
I
they're
feel
coming
that
back.
Mario and Luigi should be removed.
As much as I want the plant to be in the next
I
one,
honestly, I'm gonna say who I think is gonna go. I think Dr. Mario. I think he's past his prime. I think this man is leaving.
he's gotta go.
I don't think the plant is coming back.
I want him so bad, but he's not gonna.
I actually, it's weird. I don't know. Because knowing Sakurai, he might be like, he's such a unique character. We gotta bring him back.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah, you have to bring up what he said for his amiibo. There's a nice curve to it.
yeah, I think Sakurai is gonna bring back the plant himself, personally.
This is one
As much as I want it, I don't think it's gonna happen. Rosalina to come back. But
I think she'll come back. She's been inserted into so many Mario games now. Like, she was inserted into Mario Kart. She's in 3D World. Like, I feel like Rosalina is now the new character they put into things. I think she's still relevant enough. The character who I think I'm gonna say I don't want, but he's literally gonna stay in just because he has to represent other characters is Bowser Jr.
I was just thinking that.
I don't think he should come back, but because he's Koopaling ults, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back because Nintendo's fucking obsessed with Koopalings. So I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna stay. But yeah, if I had to say any Super Mario characters, I think Dr. Mario and the plant are probably gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy's
Okay.
gonna stay because Echo Fighters are easy to make, so
Can
she's
I
gonna
talk
stay.
about one thing that I discovered the other day that I kind of freaked me out, but it was kind of like I'm not really surprised. You want to know how tall Rosalina is?
How
She
tall
is
is
a
she?
giant.
Oh yeah, she's a
She's 7
giant. I
feet
forgot
tall.
about that. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like huge.
Yeah, she's I think when she's not like being her fucking whatever. She's I think she's like 6'1". She's fucking
Oh, when
tall.
she's not floating.
Yeah,
she's
when
not
doing-
floating.
like when she's just standing straight up, just if she were to T-pose,
She's
literally,
6'1"?
She was
she's-
a team.
I think she's like I think it was either 5'11" or 6'1". Fucking
Jesus.
crazy.
Tall as fuck. But yeah, so those are the two characters I think should leave the Mario franchise. Donkey Kong is fine. He can just stay where he is. If anything, he can get one more character if they wanted. They could add in Cranky Kong if they wanted, I think. 'Cause he's only got
Funky Kong.
He's only got 3. Or Funky Kong. Fucking new funky mode.
Yeah.
He's only got 3 characters. So I think that Donkey Kong is fine where he is. I don't think any of his characters need to be removed. I think he's just fine.
Yeah, because there's not really that much to represent him.
Now, Legend of Zelda, I'm gonna have to make some claims here. So Young Link has to go. I think I think Toon Link can stay because they can have he can represent the Toon Link style games. I think he's fine. And Link, and then they have an adult Link for whatever game he's from. Young Link's gotta go, but also, I think it's time. Sheik, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, Sheik hasn't appeared in an actual Zelda game since Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, Sheik has not appeared in a mainline like canon Zelda game since Ocarina of Time.
What the hell?
Which is weird because in Twilight Princess, Zelda literally has to put on a disguise, so they could have made her Sheik, but instead she just puts on a black cloak. So it's like,
That's
okay.
stupid.
And the thing is, they've had to like update Sheik's design to give make it look good because
look old?
to make Sheik look relevant, because if they went with Sheik's old design of Ocarina of Time, it's still just blue and very dated. So they had to update Sheik as time went on. Like even in Smash Ultimate, Sheik is in like Breath of the Wild-esque outfit, even though Sheik isn't in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they're trying to keep it real. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm like, Sheik can leave. We don't need Sheik. And if anything, in my opinion, I honestly wouldn't mind that much if you just replace Sheik with a different alteration of a Zelda. Like you can add in Tetra.
Maybe?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild Zelda from Hyrule Warriors. You can use like the Sheikah Slate. That'd be kind of cool. Or you can add in Tetra. I think she could be interesting. You can have like pirate moves. Like you can do something. Or you know what? Fuck it. Add another Ganon. Make it Ganon.
No.
Have Ganon Dwarf. Then you can have the pig monster Ganon. That'd be cool.
We need to get rid of all Ganons.
Ganon's gotta go. Or you know what? Fuck it. Get my boy Tingle in there. Get him in.
I cannot imagine playing anyone and getting beat up by a Tingle.
Yeah, I'm a Tingle main. What of it?
Got a problem, bro?
I honestly do think they should get rid of Sheik and Young Link, and I feel like for the next character, if they want to make it like these are supposed to be Zelda characters of the 3 Triforce heroes, then sure, do a different Zelda in my opinion. But I do think that they could be a little creative and give us another character from Zelda who isn't just Link, Zelda, or Ganon. I feel like it's not that hard. You could give us fucking Skull Kid. I feel like he's interesting enough to actually warrant a character slot. Hell, like I said, you could even give us Tingle. He's at least in all the games. Like, come on. Besides Breath of the Wild, though. I don't think he's in that. Oh, no, he is in that. He's on the Tingle Island.
Yeah.
So I'll say, you can give him. He's in there. Fucking give us Beetle.
Wait, what?
There.
Tingle's in Breath of the Wild? Where?
I think he is. There's a Tingle Island. You're trying to tell, wait, there's a Tingle Island, but not a Tingle?
But there's no Tingle.
Well, that's sad.
There's a Tingle outfit.
I really now I really hope he doesn't show up in Age of Calamity, because that means that Tingle fucking died. I don't want Tingle to die.
The moment he pops up on screens and be instant tears.
Tingle Kubra! He just dies. No. But yeah, those are all the characters I think should leave are like Sheik and Young Link. They gotta go.
I can't wait to see everything go batshit crazy when we get to Fire Emblem characters.
That's gonna be a fight. But Metroid's fine. I don't even. The problem with Metroid is I'd even say Metroid can get one more character. The only problem is Metroid goes through a diverse roster so many times that like there's not really a recurring character besides Samus and Ridley. I mean, there's Kraid, but he's so big, he's in the back of the fucking stage.
Well, I mean, Ridley was big too, and they just kind of.
Yeah, but Kraid would look like Bowser if they shrunk him down. He looked disgusting. So I feel like Metroid's just kind of fine where they are. I mean, they could obviously just give like another character from one of the Metroid games that was popular, probably like one of the assassins or bounty hunters that Samus had to fight. I think like Sylux was one of them from Prime. Yeah, they could do that.
It might be weird, but yeah, they could.
Yeah. Yoshi's got to go from the Yoshi series, personally.
I'm sorry.
I personally think Yoshi's not relevant enough. Now, Yarn Yoshi.
Yoshi needs to be moved.
Disgusting.
Yoshi needs to be moved to Mario series.
Yeah, please do. Why does he have his own series? Like,
kind of like Donkey Kong, in my opinion. Donkey
well, no,
Kong's
see, in my
Donkey Kong's okay.
but see, Donkey Kong has his own like game series with like his own villains and stuff. So I'm like, that's fine. Yoshi literally uses Mario characters. There's Shy Guys. There's fucking Baby Mario. I'm like, there's no excuse for that. Just make him a Mario character.
The Yoshi series. Oh yes, I like the Yoshi series.
They only do it. They only do it because he has so many variations of goddamn Yoshi's Island. How many do you need? How many do you need until a restraining order is filed?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Yoshi's obviously gonna stay. He's a Smash 64 original. Kirby.
Love the boy.
Kirby. I think Kirby's fine.
There's not any. I don't know if there's any.
I don't want Bandana D, okay? So.
Oh, we're gonna get so much shit for this.
We are, but the Kirby fan base is going to attack me. But I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I don't want him because you know what he is. Yeah, he's just a bandana. He's just a Waddle Dee with a bandana and a spear. But Zero, Piranha Plant is a plant. I know he is. I don't want him here either. But
no one asked for Plant either. But
you're acting like I accepted him. I didn't. I begrudgingly got him. I didn't want him here. But so
I still remember that night that we stayed up to watch that direct.
That was
Zero
hilarious.
Zero was like, "Yo, Plant and Smash," and then he attacked Mario.
He dodged Mario, and I was like, "No, wait, I was kidding."
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?" But if anything, if a Kirby character, give me like Marks or someone. Give me like a very interesting Kirby character. Give me like Marks because I think he'd be like, really cool. Or give me fucking like, I don't know. I think Marks is the only one I think that's a recurring Kirby character that's interesting enough.
I'm not sure how that would play, but yeah, that would be a cool character.
Because he's a boss in the game, right? He's a boss in Smash Ultimate right now. Yeah, Marks would be really cool. Galactic Knight, we'll see. Anthony, Galactic Knight would be cool, but I feel like he'd just be a Meta Knight Echo Fighter.
Yeah. So, I mean, sure, Echo Fighter, why not? But
yeah, an Echo Fighter, why not? Yeah, the Kirby's fine. Star Fox is fine. If anything, I would say one more character, but I don't want Slippy, so.
What if Bandana D gets in as Kirby's Echo Fighter?
God damn it, I kind of want Slippy just so I can be a Slippy main. Slippy Toad here, I'm fine.
No.
I want Slippy just so I can be a Slippy main. I want Slippy just for that, but yeah, if anything though, Star Fox is fine. I think Fox is the flagship character. Wolf is like the flagship rival, and Falco is the cool one.
Flagship edge.
Yeah, he's the personally I prefer the air. So yeah, Crystal would be cool though. I agree with that, Holly. I think Crystal would be really cool considering she's an assist trophy.
Oh yeah.
And she'd play slightly differently. I think Crystal would be a really cool character.
Crystal, yeah.
But
I would
alright.
add that on. That would be cool. That would be a cool.
Isn't that like a
Is
fox
it time
or
for the rioting?
No, it's time to butcher Monica.
All right, half of these shits
Monica, your colorful animal's gonna have to get old Yellard. Y'all, there are too many pocket monsters in my fucking Smash Brothers.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down the list of the characters who can stay and who's got. No, don't hold up. So Pikachu gets to stay. Jigglypuff gets to stay. Pichu, get out.
Yes.
Mewtwo gets to stay because he's clearly a fan favorite. Cool. He's a fan favorite of Pokemon. Like, do you not remember when everyone fucking got pissed off?
Alien.
Yeah, Funky Alien gets to stay. Frieza gets to stay. Pokemon Trainer gets to stay purely just because he has Charizard, and Charizard is like the Pokemon, so...
Charizard's like a fan favorite for everybody as well.
And Pokemon Trainer is a unique concept. Now,
I like it because it's also the first original starters too. So
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this.
Oh,
I personally think it's Lucario's time to go.
I think too. I don't know. They're
Yeah.
too fucking similar to just.
He's been around for way too long. He's been around since Brawl, and I feel like his popularity has kind of dwindled, and it's just I don't know. I think it's time for Lucario to leave.
I don't.
Get this rage boy out of my game. I don't need his rage.
See, now I will say this.
Get his
Lucario
aura out of my goddamn game.
Lucario can stay if Greninja and Incineroar leave.
what? No, Greninja can stay.
See, that's what I was saying. It's either Lucario or Greninja. Both of them can't
Lucario.
stay. It's either one of them, in my opinion, because it's like
Fuck Lucario.
They have the
I know
same fans.
yeah, it's really.
They do.
I say keep Greninja because I've seen that Greninja's a little bit more of a fan favorite than Incineroar, at least from
They're not keeping Incineroar. I say fuck him. I say I say fuck
dude.
Tony the Tiger. He doesn't get to stay.
Yeah, because I see.
I remember-
I see Greninja. A lot of people.
Everyone wanted Decidueye anyway. He needs to get out of here.
Incineroar used to be my favorite cinnamon starter, and then I started looking at Rowlet, and I was like, he kind of
clean though.
See,
Yeah.
That's all they say.
And then I looked at
the.
Decidueye. I
Yeah.
thought Decidueye looked like ass. Like, I thought he was terrible.
Looking.
But then later I was like, wait, he's kind of cool. I like him more.
I like the owl.
Owl boy.
He's like a ghost owl who like lurks in the trees. He's fucking creepy.
he's like Robin Hood. I was only gonna say Lucario because I feel like his gameplay was very unique. His mechanic, the aura mechanic, whether you like it or not, you have to at least admit was unique and was kind of interesting for a
Yeah, I
character
just
to
hate
have something
dealing
like
with
that.
That's all it is. I just hate dealing with it.
Yeah, just dealing with it's a pain in the ass. But I felt like he was out of I think all the Pokemon, not counting Pokemon Trainer, was one of the most unique like one of the most unique Pokemon in the game because of that. But if they could easily just give his mechanic to somebody else, so
Like, I feel like they could give it to Mewtwo. Because
They
like
could.
besides the aura, Mewtwo and Lucario are at least in regards to Greninja, they play too much.
also
too similar.
fucking Aura doesn't even do that, so I don't even know what the explanation for why he can do that anyway. It's like what the fuck?
You
He
really
just
just
gets-
gave it to him just cause?
Yeah, just because. That's not like I don't remember the Pokemon anime being like, oh, the aura makes you stronger when you take damage. No, Sakurai was like, I think this be fucking cool.
Dude, just give that to Mewtwo.
It
and
might
I'm
be a
good.
thing
Yeah.
where it's like it might be a thing where it's like the more he gets hit, the more angrier he gets because he's like,
Well, you
I
could
can't
easily
believe
do that
I'm
with Mewtwo.
losing.
You could easily do that with Mewtwo. Well,
Yeah,
Mewtwo has just
I'm
as big-
saying
as
that's
big of
why
an
they
ego.
put it in probably.
You know what I
Yeah.
don't mind though?
Oh, okay,
I like the introductions of the megas for a few of them.
for the final evolutions.
Yeah,
That's
or like
cool.
the mega evolutions from like what is it? I think it's Mewtwo, and then Lucario and Greninja. No, because
They should make-
it just turns into Ash's Greninja, right? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, Ash
Just a-
Greninja. Yeah, Ash Greninja.
If they remove Lucario, they should make Mewtwo talk instead because Mewtwo can talk.
They could just get
It's-
Mewtwo's voice actor. yeah.
Lucario is the one
You
that
can get
talks all
Frieza's
the
voice
time.
actor.
Yeah.
I mean, considering Lucario's voice actor is the voice actor of Goku.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? In Smash
No.
Bros, that's Sean Shamel voices Goku.
Really?
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
when he
even know
goes
that.
Oh my
Max Aura, that's fucking
Literally
Goku.
is so literally is a Kamehameha. Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking Goku.
What are you doing inside of a dog?
So yeah, basically the Pokemon characters who I think should come back are Pichu, Lucario, and Incineroar. Those are the
Yeah, if
three
they-
I think should leave.
If they move the aura thing to Mewtwo,
They
get
just
rid
move it
of
to Mewtwo, yeah.
yeah, and get rid of Lucario and keep Greninja, I'd be good. At
Yeah.
least
Make
with those three.
Make Mewtwo talk.
You want Mewtwo to talk?
You have-
All
Because
right.
I like that Lucario talks.
He barely talks, to be fair. He just
I still like that he talks.
He only just "Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah," and then when he talks, he's like, "This is the power of the aura." Max
And then
aura,
he
Max
says stuff.
aura.
It'd be cool if Mewtwo just said stuff.
Hurrah!
Die, human.
Yeah, because I mean, the closest thing Mewtwo got to talking was in Melee, where he went. Or wait.
Oh, shut up, Steel.
I just beat Cam
In
with
Smash
Mewtwo.
4,
so Steel.
in Smash 4, I don't know if it's still in Ultimate, but in Smash 4, Mewtwo had a really weird noise that sounded like the like Minecraft oof sound.
Oof.
But like it was like ooh for
I
something
think-
like that.
Can you talk about that? I
I
actually
think-
forgot Minecraft had a hit noise way back when.
Oh yeah, got
Yeah,
rid of
yeah.
it. Yeah. You know, I think
Yeah.
Mewtwo personally should instead have the voice actor for Cooler from Dragon Ball Fighters, so he can go yeah when,
my God.
when he shoots a neutral B. I personally think that is the
Oh my God.
Why did they keep that?
It's amazing. No, I'm gonna main Cooler just so I can do that. Don't make fun of me.
No.
But anyway, so now moving on to series, Earthbound can stay. They only have Ness and Lucas. But if anything, they could have another one if they want.
They need to remove Lucas.
They can add another one if they want to. I think they could add like, I mean, Nintendo looks too close to Ness, so
phone.
I can see. Oh my God, Ness's dad. Perfect.
The phone.
They could add
the phone.
They could add. I mean, Kumatora's in Lucas's Final Smash, and I guess that would be favoritism towards Mother 3. I'm assuming they want to keep it like the different Mother games, so I guess they could
Yeah.
add someone from Mother 1, but I guess it would have to be Nintendo. But he looks way too similar to Ness, so In a
so
way,
they're
I-
gonna just stay the
I
same.
feel like Ness and Lucas might be fucked. You know, but they're both fine. I think both of them are fine. I personally didn't agree with Smash 4 when they removed Lucas at first, but then obviously they made him DLC. Because I feel like having Ness as the only Earthbound representative was dumb. I feel like Ness and Lucas are different enough where they can stay together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like they're both fine staying. Give Captain Falcon some friends. Like,
He's so lonely.
like he is the only F-Zero represent. Give him some friends, man. Like it's sad that he's known for Smash Bros. Than his actual series. Give him some friends. Give him at least one character, man. Like, come on.
People play F-Zero and they're like, oh my god, it's the guy from Smash Bros.
They gave him a race. I didn't know the guy from Smash Bros. Had a racing game.
He races?
It's like give him like one guy. You have so
put
many
the guy from-
characters.
They put the guy from Smash Bros in this game. What the heck?
And that's the thing. It's like there's so many F-Zero racers. They have no excuse. You could easily
Black
make up a
Bull.
moveset for them. Yeah, you got the Black Shadow guy. I think his name was. Like, there's a lot they can do. Come on, do something. Ice climbers are just fine being by themselves. They don't need another character. They can just be the ice climbers.
They are too, yeah.
They are ice climber. Like, there's no other ice climber there could be. You want the polar bear? Play as him.
Oh my god, please!
I want to play as him. Hey, make do. Okay.
No, dude, add the bird from fucking I don't know.
The
Ice
condor.
Climbers.
The
Yeah.
condor.
Okay.
Oh my-
So now the another big one we have to tackle. All our anime swordsmen here.
We're only keeping 2.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Whoa! Hold up.
Out of
All right,
like
so,
10?
so let me
How many
let-
are there? Yeah.
So let me count. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Fire Emblem characters in this game.
8.
All right,
So-
I'll
Oh
give my
my
opinion on
God.
this first, and I'll let you guys elaborate. This is my opinion on this. Keep-
Okay.
Okay, so who is it? Who is it again? Who are the
Yeah,
characters?
just say who you want to get rid of.
Okay, I was gonna say who I want to keep, and the rest get rid of. I want to keep Marthusina, Core and
Both
Robin,
of them?
and then that's
Right.
it. Get rid of everybody else.
And okay. Here's mine. I want to keep Marth and Lucina because Lucina's an Echo Fighter. There's not much to develop. It's like how we're keeping Daisy. You can keep
All right,
Lucina
yeah.
because she's an Echo Fighter. She's fine to stay. Now, Marth, Lucina, get rid of Roy. He's had his time. His game is old. The only reason he's here is because people kept asking for him. Get rid of him. Of
Steal
course,
the
Steal the
Hercules.
Roy main says die. Get rid of Crom because he's a Roy Echo Fighter anyway,
Yeah.
and Lucina represents Awakening.
Yeah, exactly. And then
As much
Core,
as I
think-
love my boy, I think it's time for Ike to leave. As much as
I like Ike.
I like Ike too, but he has to leave. Now,
Yeah.
now Robin can stay because I feel like he's unique enough to where I think he's allowed to stay.
Yeah.
I say at least keep one representation from at least the main games. Awakening.
I
fucking,
say I say Corin Now this is weird. Now Monica's gonna be surprised because
obviously.
no,
I
yeah, I said Monica's gonna be surprised because I think when we talked about this, I told her I said I wanted Corrin to leave before, but I think Corrin should stay as well. I think Corrin is unique enough to where Corrin can stay as well, and I think Violet should stay. I think the only characters out of Fire Emblem who should leave are Roy, Chrom, and Ike.
Yeah,
you had a change of heart. You don't want Corrin to leave anymore.
Well, it's because I feel like get rid of like those three, and now the Fire Emblem characters you have are all pretty unique. Besides Xena and Marth,
they have representations of it. Represents like it shows like what franchise they're from or like a game they're from if you get curious enough to look. And
yeah,
then, you know,
and they're unique, and they all have unique play styles. Like Violet doesn't play like Corrin doesn't play like Robin, and Robin doesn't play like Marth. The only person who plays similar is Lucina, and that's because she's an Echo Fighter, so that's fine.
And even then, it's not that much of a difference because you know it's just a little the exact like Lucina's a shit ton faster. Surprisingly, I found this out the other day. I forgot that Roy is actually the fastest Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, too bad he's the fastest into the grave now because he's dead. Because, like, let me explain. Because I know some people are, like, get a little upset about this. And they're like, but I love these guys. Look, I'm a Fire Emblem fan, too. I love Roy. If anything, Ike is my favorite Fire Emblem lord. But Ike he was only from 2 Fire Emblem games. There's not much reason for him to stay. Like, he's been 2 Fire Emblem games that are on the Wii and GameCube, and they didn't even sell well. So, it's like, I think it's time for him to leave.
Fire Emblem was on the GameCube?
Yeah, it was the only one on the GameCube, and it was on and the sequel was on the Wii.
I thought Fire
Emblem's a really old game.
Yeah.
I thought Fire Emblem was on handheld games only, like Game Boy and DS.
It started on the NES in Japan.
Yeah, it's a really old franchise.
But yeah, it's like, it's like I love Ike too. I love Chrom just because he goes, "How about this?" It's like I love Chrom just for sorry.
Yeah.
But it's like I love Chrom too.
We'll get Chrom and Robin's Final Smash if we play with Final Smashes on.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
it's like,
already.
But I feel like they play way too similarly, and I feel like they just don't. They're too boring of characters. I feel like you have to keep because if they keep the interesting Fire Emblem characters, I feel like less people would complain. Because less people would be like, they all play very similar.
Yeah.
It's like less people would complain if you just keep the original looking ones. Like, look, I'm someone who doesn't give 2 fucks about male Corrin, but because he's interesting, because I hate Fates. I'll say that now. I hated Fire Emblem Fates. But fucking Corrin as a character in the way they play.
What's wrong with that game?
It was just, there's a lot of problems. But Corrin as a character in the way they play is interesting enough to stay in Smash Bros. And the 3DS Fire Emblem games are like the reason the Fire Emblem franchise is even still alive today, so you should probably give them some credit.
Like, what is it? Nobody, when you say Fire Emblem, people are probably only going to think about either A, 3 Houses, B, Awakening, or 3 Fates.
Yeah. But yeah, so this was like, I think, the Fire Emblem characters who should leave are Roy, Chrom, and Ike. Those are the 3 who should leave, and then the 3 newer ones should stay alongside Marth, because he is Mr. Fire Emblem at this point. You can't have Fire Emblem without Marth being referenced somewhere, alright? He is Mr. Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And Lucina because Echo Fighter.
Think of him.
And Lucina because Echo Fighter, but she's also interesting enough to where she doesn't have his tipper, and she's also an extremely popular character, so might as well keep her in.
Yeah.
I like her.
So
Mr. Game
plus an Echo.
Mr. Game & Watch has to stay because I mean he fucking can't have any friends, so he is the Game & Watch.
Which is kind of depressing to think about, but I mean, hey.
By the time the next Smash Bros comes out, though, those characters would be old and the same arguments are replacing them, and new would be in place. Well, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Just keep replacing them. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Until they become iconic enough. Yeah, until they become iconic enough like Marth, I feel like it's fine to replace them.
Yeah, Marth is literally the only one out of those. There's like, he will not be replaced. The others are just, they're relevant right now, and they don't play
and
the
they
same.
they give unique play styles. That's why I want the unique play styles to stay, because even then, you could argue that Robin could stay even when he's not relevant, because at least he plays uniquely.
Yeah, the only one that uses magic.
Yeah, I was like, at least he's a unique play style. It's like fucking Chrom just plays like Ike, who just plays kind of like Marth but slower.
Dude, I love hearing Robin go Thoron.
Time to tip the scales. But yeah, Game & Watch is Game & Watch. Give me another Kid Icarus character, Sakurai, you fuck. Like, I feel like they're fine with where they are. We do. Give us one more. Give us a villain. Give us Hades.
Yeah,
He
like
would
that-
be
that one video you
perfect.
showed,
He would
that was amazing.
Yeah, it's like he would be perfect. He could
I
just
said, now
interrupt.
wait just one
He
second.
could interrupt a Nintendo character. If the Nintendo Direct, it'd be perfect. Give us Hades. Come on. Give us another Kid Icarus character. It's perfect.
I said, now wait just
Yeah, another character that isn't fucking Pit. Like, I'm fine that you're like, well, Echo Fighters
Bro,
don't take a lot of work. Then
Golden
fine.
Pit.
But that
Dude, I like
technically,
Emo Pit.
he can stay. That's fine. But
I
that
know, I know,
technically means that there's only technically 2 actual Kid Icarus characters,
Yeah.
which is Pit and Palutena.
That's
Say
why I'm
goodbye.
not counting the Echoes really as characters since they're just kind of not much development with it.
I mean,
anyway.
see, with that Diablo, I feel like Smash Bros. Isn't even just about memorable. For me, I'm just talking about playstyle. Because memorability obviously doesn't play much role in Smash Bros. If fucking, like, Game & Watch can get in, no one remembered what the fuck a Game & Watch was when he came in Melee. No one knew what Pit even was when he showed up at Brawl. I'll say, so I feel like, because I know that they win the Choose Your Legends and stuff, but it's also like, when it just comes to their playstyles, the characters like Roy and Ike and Chrom are literally just clones of characters who already exist.
Like it could be a mix of them, but how they play is by far the more important factor.
Yeah. It's definitely just more interesting. But yeah, now we move on to a Wario. It is
You
Wario
just
time.
said it, so
So,
Yeah.
Guys, Wario's not coming back.
Wario.
Mario's not coming
I was
back.
just joking. No, I was joking. Wario can stay.
What if they actually got rid of Wario?
They would never. What Nintendo loves Wario.
Yeah, but what if they did?
They love him in his smelly farts.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's just weird.
No,
They have to kick him out of the locker room all the time because he just farts.
Yeah, what I'm saying
Smells
is
up
they
the
would be.
place.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they would be more likely to stay than the characters they're clones of. Rather, well, see, I'm not even going by. I'm going by characters. I'm not even going by characters who are likely to stay. Obviously, I could just be wrong, and Sakurai brings back everybody. This is
He brings
who
back the plant.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is who I personally think should leave. Obviously, Nintendo could have other plans. This is just my personal opinion on who I think
and
should
this could
leave.
be the final Smash game for all we know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. This is who I personally
Yeah.
think. I was like, obviously, they could go a whole other direction, and they could keep every Fire Emblem character. I see them doing it.
Yeah, I do
would-
too.
I see them just not removing any of them, and then adding the
I
new
see
one.
them keeping every Fire Emblem character and every Pokemon.
It's like, then just adding a new one. I don't see them getting rid of them, but I personally think they should to make things more balanced. Now, of course, people saying Waluigi, but guys, Waluigi would have to be added in the Mario characters. He's not a Wario character.
Hey, we already passed that, so you missed your chance now, didn't you?
Y'all are being really biased. Well, Steel, that's what an opinion is.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're being biased.
I'm sorry to bring up what the definition of opinion is, Steel, but
Of
it's
course, Steel
biased.
gets angry because he's like,
It's because Roy's leaving. That's why he's upset.
He wants Lynn in
Yeah.
Smash.
He
It's
said
never
he meant based.
You didn't mean based. Don't lie to me. You meant biased because Roy's leaving. Don't lie. You're upset. I meant based. If you meant based, then thank you, Steel. I appreciate that you like my opinion.
oh, what does that even mean? I don't even know what that word means.
It means like it's like yas. But
Ew. Why do
they-
people say that?
but they don't want to be a white girl.
Yeah, so it's not white girl way to say
Oh,
it.
so it's the black version of it. Okay.
No, it's the male version of it's the male version of it. If you're it's the straight version.
Wow, Monica, really?
Yeah. Wow, Monica. Steel. Okay, Monica. I mean, to be fair, there are black versions of saying certain things. She's not wrong. That's what,
Yeah.
we do have that. There's a reason she says this. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna say it, and everyone's probably gonna be like, I might get some hate for this one.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Snake should come back.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't blame
yeah. I don't really know.
Right.
Okay, because hear me out, because everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Quiet.
It's
Wait,
No,
what?
because in my opinion, if Solid Snake was never put into Brawl, no one would ask for Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Like,
is a fact.
He's a really unique character, but I mean, he's
no one would ask for
People,
Solid
we
Snake.
want this character in Smash. Sakurai, you want Solid Snake? You said no.
And it's, I mean, I know he's to represent Metal Gear Solid. It's like, well, yeah, Metal Gear Solid's a good franchise, but it's really a franchise Nintendo needs to represent. Is that really like
has Metal Gear Solid been on Nintendo?
Metal Gear
consoles?
Solid 2 on the GameCube?
hell yeah.
And Metal Gear
Hell
Solid
yeah.
and
How
Metal
else
Gear
is kicking?
and Metal Gear Solid 3 on the fucking what was it? Fucking shit. Metal Gear Solid 3 on the 3DS. If you wanna consider that.
If you want to be
So-
super technical.
It's like I don't know. I think Snake leaving could work. I think it's time for him to. I think it's time for us to let go of Snake. I think we have to. Grandpa's gotten too old.
Gotta put him in the box.
Metal Gear was on the NES,
Do
but to
people
be
do
fair,
that?
that was Big Boss and that was not Solid Snake. So that's another thing. Yeah, and Metal Gear Solid on the 3DS wasn't Solid Snake either. That was also Naked Snake, who was Big Boss. So
Damn.
again, if anything, Solid Snake is the guy from the GameCube. So why don't we just put Big Boss in instead?
So the fucking Metal Gear Solid timeline's all janky.
If anything, I personally would like to see Snake leave. If he doesn't leave, then my other option is replace him with Big Boss. Like
Yeah.
Big Boss
Boss
is
more known
played a
all the
bigger
time.
role in like Metal Gear Solid.
I prefer that than them just leaving altogether.
Yeah, if
but
you don't want to just get rid of him entirely, because I mean, Konami's not going to do anything with
Or
him.
hell,
So
even add like a variation skin.
that's another reason why I kind of don't want him to leave, because I'm like, but if he leaves Smash Bros, Konami's not going to do shit with him. So yes, I'm like, okay, fair. I guess at least the Big Boss instead of Solid Snake. I would at least say that. Make Big Boss in the game more than Snake. And in terms of having another Metal Gear Solid character, I feel like Big Boss represents Metal Gear Solid enough just on his own. I feel like it'd be kind of weird. I feel like Metal Gear Solid is weird enough that it's in this game to begin with.
Yeah, we don't see them both.
Putting in other characters for it would just be kind of odd. So I think just get rid of Solid, basically replace Solid Snake with Big Boss, or if you really want to, put him out like Old Yeller. Sonic, just give him another character, man. Like
I want
Please.
Knuckles.
give him Knuckles, give him Shadow, give him Eggman for crying out loud.
The echidna.
Eggman,
I thought you said give him Pepsi Man, and I was like, Zero Sonic. Pepsi Man is not Sonic.
Give me fucking like Eggman. If you want like to represent another villain, bro, Eggman would be perfect.
Yeah. Dude.
You could even do him how you
Yeah.
did Bowser Jr. It would be amazing. You can have him in
And
a
then
mech.
he'd be shitty.
No, not like a mini mech, like a giant mech, like a fighting mech. You could have like hands, like arms, like you can like punch you, and he'd be like, "Get a load of this!"
I need his voice lines in the game.
And he could be like, "No way! I don't believe this!"
I don't believe.
And now, of course, Mike Pollock didn't do those voices, so of course I say just get the voice lines from Sonic Adventure 1 and just
my
cram them into the game. I think it'd be perfect.
Oh my god.
Just get Eggman's old voice lines from
Just
Shadow the
clip 'em.
Hedgehog, so that he can also go, "You know what they say, the more the
The
merrier."
more the merrier.
Flip them out, please.
It would be perfect.
I love Mario saying
Just
Mamma Mia.
directly grab the files and just.
That would be
stick it.
good though to have another villain be Eggman though.
Yeah,
Sonic-
that's what I'm
oh.
saying. Eggman would be
The people
perfect.
give Sakurai Eggman, and then they're like, "Here's the files you can use as well." He's
To answer
like,
your
"Great."
question, Diablo, are there any third-party series that have multiple fighters other than Ryu and Ken? I don't think there is. I think Ryu and Ken are the only ones. So that's what makes me think that there's a chance, because it's like Sega obviously is in good buddy with Nintendo. So why don't you just? I'm pretty sure Nintendo wouldn't mind putting in another Sonic character. So it's like, yeah,
There's
it's like
just like two different ways. Yeah, there's like two different ways. They could have them just standing and being normal, or it could have them in like the fighting mech.
Yeah,
it's like, there's
I think
options.
I think Eggman standing being normal couldn't work. I feel like he'd have to be in a mech because
You
Eggman
know
can't
what?
fight.
It's like it would look so.
It would look
so
funny though.
silly.
Yeah, I think Eggman could work. But yeah, so for Sonic, I just say give him one character. You don't even have to give him two if you don't want to. Just give him one. Give him one more. I'm getting tired of Sonic being the solo representation. And also, change his fucking moveset while you're at it. He can keep the spin dash, but don't give him two.
Give him another ball.
Change his side B
Oh yeah,
to
doesn't
something.
he has like 2 spin
They
dashes
could give
or
him like
something.
the boost or something for his side B. Like they could do something. Like
Yeah,
it's
he
just-
had there's so many like different moves from his shoes and shit they could have done.
yeah. They could give him the fucking somersault from Sonic Adventure if they wanted to. Like they could do so much shit with his
Oh my
side B.
God.
Somersaults. I didn't remember that part.
Yeah, he could somersault in Sonic Adventure too.
Bro, if they put in moves from Sonic Battle, I'm
Bro,
going
or
to
that!
Sonic Main.
Give him the
Oh
axe
my
kick!
God. The axe kick! Oh my god.
I am trying
What
to
if they put
axe
in
kick
a-
people off stage.
Oh my
What if
I'm
they
about to
put
make
in
this
chaos?
Project M.
god.
What if they put in chaos?
Chaos would be
For
cool, but he's
Sonic?
really irrelevant and is only in like one game, so I don't know if they're gonna do that.
King K. Rool was also irrelevant. I don't
But
want
he's in multiple games.
He's in 2.
No,
Season 3.
no. 4. Actually, 5. 6, actually. He's in a lot.
What the fuck? Why?
He's in Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
64, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast for the GameCube.
Wait, there was 3 Donkey Kong countries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there was Mario Super Sluggers, where he was a
Oh my
playable
yeah.
character.
How did I forget that?
That was his last appearance before Smash Brothers.
Mario Super Sluggers.
Mario Super Sluggers was. I just want you to think about that for a second. That
Fucking
Mario Super
volleyball
Sluggers. Well, it's not. It wasn't volleyball.
No,
it was
what?
baseball.
No,
it was
It
baseball.
wasn't volleyball. It was baseball. Okay.
It was fucking Super Sluggers, Monica. What did you?
Mario
Anyway.
Tennis.
Anyway.
How many fucking series have we gone through now?
A lot, but we're only Jesus Christ, I need food.
I feel
All
like.
right.
Are we gonna finish all of this now?
Yes, we are. It's fun. I just want food. So as I'm
Okay.
gone, you guys discuss. I'll just give you a double whammy. Pikmin and Rob discuss whether or not you think what you think should happen for this franchise. I'm gonna get food.
Both of them should leave.
No,
Get,
what? No.
I say get rid of get rid of Pikmin.
I
Keep
mean-
Rob because I see more people. No, actually, I don't know. That's actually.
But like
kind of-
Rob is like it was only based off of like an accessory like an
he's-
accessory.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a game. He's in
So, yeah,
Mario
get rid
Kart
of
on the
Rob.
DS.
keep
Rob.
Olimar, get rid of Rob.
As much
If
as
I
I
had to
don't like
keep anyway, it
Pikmin,
would be Olimar because Pikmin is an actual series that Nintendo
Yeah.
cares about.
Yeah, they're porting it still. So
as much as I don't care for fucking.
as much as I
Pikmin.
love Rob,
I'm really
Yeah.
glad that Alfie is not an Echo Fighter and
thank
just a skin.
God. I don't need to see him.
What if they make Alfie into another fighter?
No,
They just take
we
out
don't
his
need.
skin.
We
They
don't
make-
need him. He's good. Almar's good by himself. He's
They
chilling.
can make that like weird thing into a weird thing in that one stage with that like mouth thing, the like orange and I don't know. I've never played Pikmin.
How
that
long
like
is this
weird.
stream going on? Actually,
It's
2
2
hours.
2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
longest
that,
podcast
like-
episode.
It looks like a fuck. I don't know how to explain this.
They're some of those
It looks like-
monsters.
It's that like orange and red like monster with a big mouth, and it's in that one
big
stage and you have
butt.
hazards on.
The big old tush. Yes.
Yeah, the big squishy guy who just has a body that is a mouth. They can make him a fighter. Fighter from Pikmin.
No. That you know what? That's the equivalent of making plant a character. So to be honest,
Is it?
except yeah, he was literally just a villain. He's like a side villain.
The
Probably
make the individual Pikmin fighters.
Oh, God.
that they just swap out their down B, just swapping out colors.
Yeah, you press down B and it's like, oh, I'm blue now. They like go into the ground and another one comes out. but it's a different color.
You get different powers, easy.
Fuck Olimar, just have the Pikmin.
Yeah. Play,
Okay,
buff
now
up-
it's time to play Zero's
buff up the
favorite
Pikmin.
game of Zero tries not to chew in the mic.
You still will.
Okay, so anyway, what was the consensus on Pikmin?
I say
Get
we
rid
say-
of
we
Rob
say-
and keep Pikmin.
Yeah, keep Pikmin because Rob was an accessory. He was only in like one game, the Mario Kart game. Pikmin's actually has some games and is pretty well known, and that's kind of where we.
As
kinda-
much as I love Rob, we're gonna have
as much
to
as
say
I love
goodbye.
Rob.
Guys, Rob was in Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
You can't just you can't just get rid of him. He was in
Personally,
Mario Kart DS.
I think that the honeybee from Mario Galaxy should be in the Smash
God, I
because
forgot
she
the
was
honeybee.
also in Mario Kart DS.
You know what? I'm with Holly. Rob is a Mario character. He was in Mario Kart. DS.
Oh. I would not blame like younger people who actually legitimately think that.
I personally think Rob was only. Dark Mercy says, I personally think Rob was only in Brawl to be in the story mode of the game, and he just sort of stayed. Yeah, Pikmin, I feel like Olimar's a pretty good representation of just Pikmin alone, so he can stay. Rob, yeah, it felt like they were kind of trying to do a thing with like Duck Hunt Dog and Mr. Game & Watch. The only problem with that is Rob's history of Nintendo is that he's like a peripheral.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, I suppose. Don't get me wrong, but like, did it even do that well? Like, also, I feel like we're getting a little bit too many retro characters. Like, at this point, we can get fucking Sammy the Bugman from Donkey Kong 3, and it's like, I feel like we're getting too many of these retro characters. Like, because I'm just gonna spoil it now. I think Duck Hunt Dog should stay, just because he's a very like iconic character.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to have Duck Hunt Dog, Mr. Game & Watch, and Rob. Like, I feel like now we're killing it with the retro thing.
Yeah.
And Pac-Man.
I was about to throw in Pac-Man too. I think it probably should stay, but I don't think we should have all of them.
Yeah. And I think if any of them had to leave, it'd be Rob.
Sadly.
He do be cool though.
He is so cool.
So Animal Crossing.
Oh boy.
I think
we need replace Isabel with Tom
No,
Tom Nook.
no.
I need Tom
I make
Nook.
my
There's
money
already
like
a
Tom
mod for
Nook.
that.
I personally
Already-
think that Animal Crossing is fine with the characters they have, but I mean, if they want to add Tom Nook, I wouldn't be opposed. Like,
This is about removing characters, not adding them. Zero.
I mean, Animal Crossing can get one more character if they want to. That's all
Yeah.
that. And if it's gonna be anyone,
add,
it would be Tom Nook because he's in every
Yes.
game.
No, they'll add Raymond.
Oh my god. You said the trigger word, he's gonna appear.
Oh no!
I mean, they should add Tortimer. They got his island in Smash 4.
Mortimer's dead.
Wow.
Dang.
He died. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that like he's not in New Horizons, so he's dead.
He's just on vacation.
Oh God.
But-
You're also on vacation. That doesn't make sense.
He's vacationing elsewhere.
No.
She's over. I'm poking holes in your logic,
Yeah.
Cam. I don't
like
you're
it.
just-
It doesn't add up.
Alright, so Animal Crossing is fine. They can add in one more character if they want, but if anything, I think they're fine. I think Mega Man should get one more character. Capcom feels very open about giving Mega
I know
Man
nothing about
things.
Mega Man.
I think Mega Man could get I think a cool character could be Proto Man. I think Proto Man could be cool. I think Bass could be really cool
Porygon?
because he could play really differently.
Yeah.
Dark Mercy says Mega Man X. X could be really cool. I always wanted.
Shit.
I think Zero could always work. I still want Zero. I think he'd be really fucking cool.
Oh
no,
my God. I think they have
no,
one.
no bias there. Just saying.
Either one more, or he could stay. Like
He definitely could stay.
I don't think he needs to leave at all.
Bro, give me Wily in a fucking machine. Look, if you're not gonna do Eggman, at least give me Wily, all right?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I want Eggman.
I want him. Now, we fit.
Make
And-
the
Put in
male
the
me.
board.
Make
Put
the
the
male.
board
The balance
male-
board.
Sandbag
Make
would
the
be a
male
more
alt
interesting
another
character.
character.
Why? What?
You wanted to be.
Excuse
You
me?
just had your mouth full. What?
I was not ready for that.
What I said
Yeah.
Yeah.
was a joke.
Put the balance board in.
I think
Cam's
Sandbag
idea
would
is
be a
better.
more interesting character than Wii Fit Trainer.
I see.
The sandbag.
That's why I have to disagree with you. I think Wii Fit should stay.
I
Just-
wouldn't care either
Just
way.
because the Wii is like Nintendo's top selling console, and it was because of the Wii Fit that it
that
got that high. So like, I
Just
feel like,
represent that whole console.
yeah, I was saying she represents the whole entirety of the Wii. I feel like Wii Fit Trainer could stay because of that.
Put
I feel
in
like
Matt. Put in Matt from Wii
Matt
Box.
from Wii.
Matt from Wii Boxing.
Get rid of all the Mii's and just put Matt as a character
Oh,
over that
please.
slot.
And make him a hybrid for all of them.
I want to fight against Matt. Matt's the ultimate character.
Bro, but what about Elisa?
Fuck her.
Oh,
It's not Matt.
oh, she's the tennis boss.
Actually, Natsuki, you're wrong. I'll have you know Mario Kart Wii sold a lot. So Wii Sports was not the only thing carrying the Wii. Mario Kart Wii sold a lot of copies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything Mario sells out
You
really
can
fast.
just make a Mii brawler that looks like Matt. Name him Matt.
Actually,
there you
probably,
go.
yeah, you
Oh
could.
wait, actually the Wii Fit didn't sell as much as I thought it did. Wait a minute. The Wii Fit sold 22 million, which is a lot, but like Wii Play sold 28 million.
What is
Play
Wii
sold
Play?
more?
And New Super Mario Bros. Wii sold 30 million. And
Well,
Wii
it's New
Sports
Super, of course.
and Wii Sports Resort sold 33 million. And then Mario Kart Wii is actually the second most selling game on the console, not counting Wii Sports. So technically, it's the top selling Wii game with 37 million.
God. Yeah. I did not know Wii
Do
Fit
they
did
still-
do that well
Do
compared
do
to
they
the
still
others.
package Wii Sports with the Wii?
Yes, I was just about to say, because
Yes.
Natsuki was like, but Wii Sports is the fourth most sold game ever. I'm like, that's because it's with the Wii.
Yeah,
That's not-
it's
that's
the
a count.
Wii. Wii Sports is the Wii.
It's with the Wii. You can't not have Wii Sports.
They physically won't let you leave the store without Wii Sports.
They will
if you have a
they
Wii.
will attack you. They
Oh,
will be
sir,
like,
you forgot Wii
Sir,
Sports.
you forgot. They run to your car. Sir! You
We need to
forgot your
track
Wii
it down. Call the
Sports.
police.
You call the police.
He forgot his Wii Sports.
He's leaving without his Wii Sports. He'll never leave.
Get him, get him.
But yeah, I personally think Wii Fit Trainer should stay. I don't know where Toast stands. I think Toast said he doesn't want her to stay, which
I
is
mean,
fine.
okay. Now that you
Point.
say all that, it's like
It's like
I don't really know because I mean I
It
think
represents that whole console, and like, oh no, we don't. She doesn't need any more. They don't need to be any
there
more.
aren't any more reps for her.
characters.
Yeah, she can just be. Balance board's funny, but I don't think he needs to be playable.
yeah.
She
I
needs
say-
to have it like an. Is it? Oh my! I wanted that as an
I
item.
think they should add
say
the
keep her,
N64
actually,
controller
the
as
other day.
a character.
I just hate going up against.
And you wouldn't be able to know how to read the N64 controller because you don't know what the fuck it is. All right,
What is
so
that thing?
Little
those,
Mac.
those are just upset of getting grounded by jabs.
Yeah. So Punch Out.
I say keep Little Mac. Punch Out.
No.
eh.
I
mean-
I say keep Little Mac. He doesn't need any more characters. I think Little Mac's a perfect representation of Punch Out.
Little Mac can go.
I don't think so. I feel like
I say
the
keep
only reason I say this, the only reason I would not give two shits about Little Mac if his gameplay wasn't really unique. Because the fact that he
What?
is not an air fighter
The fact
makes
that
me
he is so
Yeah.
sad.
the fact that he's not an air fighter makes him really interesting. And unlike Lucario, where you can just be like, give it to someone else, you kind of can't give it to someone else. He's kind of perfect for it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that is pretty true, actually.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of perfect for that whole thing. And plus, he is from an NES game, so he kind of counts as a retro
Bro,
character.
that can be where Matt goes.
Tucker
you.
plays Little Mac with Matt.
They call him Little Matt.
Little Mac.
Little Matt.
Little Matt. But yeah, I think Little Mac should stay. But he
Yeah,
doesn't need any more
the
characters.
game
I think he's a good solo rep for Punch Out.
Yeah.
I know
The
some people
gameplay
say
thing is
King
for me.
Some people say King Hippo, but like, if anything, I want a new Punch Out game with new characters. Because if anything, that was my problem with Punch Out Wii. A lot of the characters in Punch Out Wii was the same as the guys from the NES game.
Yeah,
Bro,
really
if you're
do.
giving anybody else from Punch Out, give me Doc Lewis as a playable character. I want to play as the Doc.
Oh my god. He needs to be at least an assist trophy or something.
I want him to pop off.
I thought he was an assist trophy.
He wasn't.
Oh.
The Mii's. Why are they even on the Switch? I mean, I guess they can stay because Nintendo's not getting rid of them.
Mii's are cool.
We can give it up now. They're not leaving.
Yeah, I like Mii's.
Yeah, I've never even thought of it. You can't actually make a me on the Switch.
Yeah,
you
you
can. You just have
You
to go.
can?
You just have to go to your options and fucking go to Mii
Yeah,
Maker.
there's no the Mii Maker is kind of hidden. It's not really an app.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's called the Mii when the Wii is gone.
But the Mii's are on the 3DS too.
The Sweeze.
There's a Mii
No.
Maker on the 3DS.
No, me and Drew talked about this. They need to be called Mitches.
No, that's terrible.
They're Mitches. They're Mitches,
No,
Monica. You
the
have to
whole
accept
point of them
them.
being Mii's
Mitches,
is
bro.
because they're you.
Yeah, I know. I got Mitch. Mitch.
You're stupid.
They could keep the
Boy,
two
I
eyes.
gotta-
The Mitches.
I got a
No.
bad
The
bitch on my
strat is to,
side.
no,
Got
no,
a
no.
bad
The
bitch.
strat is to just call. No, the strat is to just call every console after the Wii again, but like with a number beside it. The Wii 2, the Wii 3, and the
The
Mii's
Wii
will stay relevant. What did you say?
The Wii 3. The Wii Us. The We Are the World. For $500. You too can be the world.
Wii 4. Clink. This fucking Switch noise.
But yeah, the Mii can stay. I guess. They're not leaving, so.
They're not gonna leave. I don't want them, but they're not gonna leave.
They're not leaving. And plus, I guess there are ways they've got funny Mii outfits, so the Mii outfits
You
are
know
fine.
what? You know what? Yep,
They're good enough
enough.
just to stay for the
That's
Mii
your way to
outfits.
put in a character you like.
They're the
technically.
memes of.
We can't get rid of the Mii's because then Sans gets out the game.
my
Yeah,
We can't let
you were
Sans
moving
breathe.
Sans.
You can't remove Sans. Come on, guys. Guys, Cuphead. Cuphead Sans. Vault Boy.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't remove him, but Pac-Man. He's not getting any other
Pac-Man.
characters. Just keep Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Make
Unless they
a
had
Miss
unless they had
Pac-Man
the-
all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Miss
if
Pac-Man
you want
all.
Miss Pac-Man Echo Fighter could be cool. I would appreciate that. That'd be kind of cool.
That is all I ask.
Yeah. No, Miss Pac-Man Echo Fighter. Xenoblade Chronicles.
We're good.
Bro, get him out of here.
We're
Mm,
good. Either I don't know. We're good. I don't want any more.
I mean, the problem is Shulk is from Xenoblade 1, and there's like 3 other games.
Wait, he's not in other Xenoblade games?
No.
No, he's literally
What?
just for one.
I thought he was like the main protagonist of all the Xenoblade games.
They'd make you
Is it
think
like
that.
Fire Emblem?
Yeah, they
Where,
do
like-
make it
Yeah.
Is it like Fire Emblem where it changes every single time?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because there's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, then there's Xenoblade Chronicles 2's DLC, and then there's Xenoblade Chronicles X. And Shulk is in neither of them. I think he's in the DLC, but as like a crossover event thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And they
it's
put
like,
him on they put him on like did they I think they did. I think they put him on the cover on the DLC
of
thing.
Tuesday, yeah, because he shows
And so
up,
it looks like the whole game is about him.
but it's not.
I
The
remember
only thing-
it's not. I remember seeing that and be like, what the fuck is this?
I think they could
The
give
only
us
thing
the.
I know-
Wait, what's that, Monica?
The only thing I know about Xenoblade Chronicles is that it had a crossover with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's if you had Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you got the main character, you got Rex's outfit from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, it was in every. It was.
I
in
think
all
they could.
copies.
I think it's time to give a Xenoblade 2 character. I think that could be cool.
Yeah, maybe add Rex.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, sadly, he's a me outfit right now, so it's kind of upsetting, you know.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, right.
Keep forgetting.
But yeah, it's like I think other Xenoblade character who isn't from Xenoblade 1 could work because if they add another character from Xenoblade 1, it just makes it seem like the other Xenoblade games don't exist.
They aren't there.
And then it's like, guys, please.
Oh my god, they better not put another one from 1.
Hey, you want Ricky? Ricky,
That's so
save that one for Dun
disrespectful. That's Ricky
If
instead
I
of
were
any
Ricky,
other.
use the next character.
Ricky above any other from 2
See,
or 3.
fucking Holly. Ricky would be amusing to play as. See, Holly want Ricky.
Oh my god, no.
Ricky
Fucking-
Dambang.
Dun.
Dun Ricky.
Fucking Duck Hunt, he can just stay as a solo rep. Street Fighter. If they want to go the extra mile with this, add another Street Fighter character who isn't a clone. Give us like Chun-Li.
Oh my yes.
I think
I
that'd be
don't know
cool.
anything about Street Fighter.
She hits with a spinning bottle kick.
Okay.
That's what she says.
I'd appreciate Chun-Li.
Okay.
I think Chun-Li could be pretty good. Plus thighs, so you know.
Wait, it's a girl? I thought it was
Yeah.
like a guy.
No, Chun-Li is a
Oh.
girl.
Yeah.
It sounds like a. It sounds like
Not
a
to be confused
guy
with Bruce Lee.
Like a big,
That's a guy.
big burly
You
man.
might
think
be thinking of
Chun-Li could be cool, or M. Bison. He could also be cool.
I'd vote Chun-Li, but
I would
yeah,
say
both-
Akuma, but he'd play too similar to Ryu and Ken, and I don't want like a second Ryu Echo Fighter.
a second.
you do.
My man who
second
gets
Echo.
2 Echo Fighters.
Oh my god.
Okay, so like, here's the thing. Cloud isn't a Final Fantasy representative. He apparently is a Final Fantasy VII. He's apparently a part of the series that is Final Fantasy VII. He's not a part of just Final Fantasy. He's apparently just Final Fantasy VII.
Like it literally just add in other what?
So he can't really. So if they added another Final Fantasy character, he wouldn't be in the same series. Because he's only representing Final Fantasy VII. So does that mean that other characters we get have to be from Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Which is
I
like,
mean,
I-
Sephiroth.
I guess
but-
that's cool, but like, there's like 15 of, there's like fucking 14 other games, guys. I thought that you want to represent more Final
no,
Fantasy
only
games.
Final Fantasy VII.
Or maybe,
That's
or
the
maybe
only
they,
one
this
that
would that be a
matters.
lot of characters? Maybe add like at least the main character from, I'd say maybe
Ow.
like the most popular games. Like they have Cloud, maybe 15, maybe
They could add Noctis if
fucking
they wanted
13,
to. But
maybe.
again, it's something where they would have to change Cloud series to just be Final Fantasy. And then,
Yeah.
like, they would have to do that, which is weird because his icon is just FF, but yet his thing, he's just straight up representing 7. So it's weird.
That feels like an oversight.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, granted, apparently Square Enix was super fucking picky with Cloud anyway, considering he has 2
Yeah.
music tracks. So
He
it
has
comes
two.
it comes down to
And then Terry Bogard has 50.
I'd like for Cloud, not even all from his game, mind you, but I'd like him to stay, but try to do something with Final Fantasy, or like add some other Final Fantasy character. I feel like just having Cloud here is cool and all, but like, I don't know. Like, it just feels weird him being the only Final Fantasy character. It's like it seems like a mom or like someone who isn't familiar with Final Fantasy added him in and was like, yeah, he's the guy from Final Fantasy. He represents the entire series. He's Mr. Final Fantasy.
What's that guy's name, Mom? He's Final Fantasy.
It's like
right?
a mom. It's like a mom calling everyone Nintendo, just calling every Final Fantasy
Yes.
Pro Tag Cloud. That's black-haired Cloud. That's girl Cloud. They're all
love
Cloud.
Cloud.
That's Green Mario.
Yeah,
Basically,
so yeah. I think just do something with Final Fantasy. Bayonetta 2. Didn't they have that black guy as an assist trophy? Why not make him a playable character? I think he'd be cool.
think they did.
Fucking what's his name?
Rodon, I think his name was.
Rodin.
Yeah, I think he could be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I know some people might be like, get rid of Bayonetta and stuff like that, but it seems like Bayonetta is kind of starting to become a Nintendo Switch game. Considering
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2 was exclusive on the Wii U, and Bayonetta 3, I'm pretty sure, is being exclusive to the Switch. So it's like, I feel like Bayonetta, not even saying she has to have another character, she can just solo rep. I just think
That's
she
what I'm
should
about to
stay.
say.
I just
Yeah,
think
I
she
was
should
about to say,
stay, if anything. I feel like she should
She
stay.
could- She could solo rep that easy.
Yeah, she could easily just solo rep. You don't even have to add like Rodon or everything they don't want to. I just think she should stay. I don't think she should leave because Bayonetta at this point is starting to become a Nintendo Switch franchise. They're becoming a Nintendo franchise. So yeah, she can probably stay. And she's unique enough.
Yeah,
The Inkling
she is. I hate it,
represents
but yeah.
Splatoon. No one else.
What?
We move on. The Inkling represents Splatoon. No one else. We move on.
Octoling,
No,
Octoling.
no. There's no difference. They use the same guns. There's no
They could be an Echo
difference.
Fighter.
What's the difference?
That they're octopuses instead.
Fucking octopushy.
They're
Fine.
different.
Octoling Echo Fighter. That's it. That's all you're
Yeah.
getting.
I don't think anyone else exists that's not an Inkling or an Octoling in the universe.
Fucking squid kids.
Other than like the guy who
You're a
gives
kid,
you the
you're a
guns.
squid,
He's
you're a
like
kid,
a
you're a
weird.
squid.
Oh yeah, it's like a turtle or something. Like a
No, I
tortoise.
don't know. He looks like a squirrel, but like we're underwater, so I don't fucking know what he is.
So
Simon and Richter from Castlevania.
I say keep Richter. Fuck Simon.
No.
They're the same
No.
fucking thing.
No, I say, see, I think they can both stay because, well, one, he's a fucking Echo Fighter, so who cares? But
Yeah.
if one of them had
Richter's
to
got more
fucking
grip.
leave, it'd be Richter, if anything, because my boy Simon has been here since day one for Castlevania.
I think I just invited you to a server by accident, Zero by accident, clicking on your name.
I didn't
Server
get
didn't
a,
invite you to.
I didn't get a notification, so you're good.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just turning you up, and then I actually scrolled down too far and clicked randomly.
Invite to server. Whoops.
I think if anything, if we're keeping one Castlevania character, it'd be Simon because he's way more. Simon Belmont is Castlevania. That is
Look,
the
Richter's got
Castlevania
more
guy.
drip.
Richter was in one game. Richter was in one game where he's not even the popular character. Everyone liked Alucard more than
But
they
we
liked
won't
Richter.
we won't get the funny line.
Well, he
go
can
away
stay.
with you,
That's
monster.
why I said he could stay. He's an Echo Fighter anyway. He might as well stay. Removing Echo Fighters just seems pointless because they already take no work to begin with anyway. So
yeah,
you might as well keep them. If any,
Toast is happy.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can stay. So like, Joker's representing Persona 5, right?
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
Like not
But they-
not
do have colors
Persona.
from their
He's
previous games.
representing Persona 5. So that means only Persona 5 characters. So like
Get more Gata in here.
no, just keep Joker. That's it. He can just
Okay,
solo
okay,
rep.
Fine.
He can just solo rep. He's
Get
fine.
Igor in here. I'm telling you.
Joker
Get
can
Philly
solo.
Mon in
Joker
here.
can
What
just
on earth would Igor do?
He would sit there.
Welcome to the Velvet Rock.
Yeah.
His final smash is
Fucking
me poking you
dies.
with his nose really fast.
He fucking welcomes you to the Velvet Room. The Joker
Welcome
can
to the
Jo-
Velvet Room. Why are you
Jo-
attacking me? It's supposed to be peaceful here.
Joker can stay and just rep P5 if he wants to. P5's not going anywhere anytime soon. Hell, by the time the next
Yeah.
Smash game comes out, P6 probably isn't going to even be a thing yet. So might as well
Really?
keep Joker.
You think so?
Do you know how long it's been between 4 and 5?
I mean,
Atlas is
4
very
came out in
Atlas.
2010, right?
Atlas is very Atlas, exactly. Listen to Toast.
Wait, but 4 came out in like 2010.
Okay, but they also haven't milked 5 enough yet. You know how
Well,
long
the
they're
thing
gonna
is,
take
though,
to milking
Persona-
5?
But it's
Persona
been
5
10
was
years.
was originally
It has
supposed to come
not.
out
It
in
has not been 10
2014.
years for 5. What?
Or no.
It's been 4
6.
years.
4. I don't know how to count.
I was say
It was
it's
originally
been.
supposed to come out in 2014, but
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
didn't
say it's
happen.
only been 4 years. You're saying it's been 10 years. Like Jesus. Like Monica, that's a little too early.
I was going from 2010.
Joker can just rep P5 and stay. Why not? Hero can
Yeah.
stay too. Dragon Quest deserves to stay. It's a very iconic. If anything,
yeah,
if anything, I'm surprised it took this long to get Dragon Quest in here.
Yeah.
very unique character too. Very
Yeah.
frustrating for everyone. It's great.
Banjo Kazooie can stay. I doubt they're getting any other representatives.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do with you?
Who?
What do I do with Terrence Bogard?
And here comes the add my.
Yeah, I was like, what do we do with Terrence Bogard?
Add my, add Andy, add
I
everybody else.
I think it's interesting that he's here.
I'm glad you did.
I don't know if now the thing is I don't know if Fatal Fury is that much of an iconic franchise to even like stick around in Smash Bros. Like
I didn't know it was a thing.
I
until
feel
it
like
was
Terry
announced.
could definitely be let go, and I don't think anyone would really bat an eye. I think most people just like Terry for being Terry because he's funny
Yeah.
and he says he's the Buster Wolf guy. He's Are You Okay,
Yeah.
man?
And he's the final evolution of Ness.
But like with Terry, like with Solid Snake, if Terry never got in, no one would have been asking for Terry to be in Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's just me too. But it's just like the people fell in love with the character, not really the game. It's just like we don't.
Yeah.
It's not really. It doesn't need to be represented. The same with Snake, but like I just
Guys,
love
they did
Snake.
the funny so long Gay Bowser thing. Sorry.
He doesn't even
Oh
say
my
it in that
God.
game. He says bye-bye.
I know, but I wish it
Fuck.
did.
Get him out of here.
He doesn't say gay Bowser anymore. They took it
Well,
out.
it's
'cause of
probably
you.
also a
They
nod to the
censored
fighting
it.
game scene in Latin America where Fatal Fury is
Bye.
huge. I mean, that's true, Diablo, but we could also be like, well, Killing Instinct is huge as well. So we should add a character from Killer
Bye-bye.
Instinct. But
Oh,
it's
I wouldn't mind a character. Add Jago.
But I
Jago's
see,
like the
but then my problem with that is Killer Instinct isn't that big. I don't think many people even. I think like 70% of our stream chat right now just said, "What the fuck's a Killer Instinct?" when I
I
said
don't know
that.
what
Killer Instinct's the Mortal Kombat for Microsoft.
Yeah,
It's
like
actually
Holly.
surprising
Yeah,
it's
I
really
think,
big for back in the day. It was really big.
Yeah, I think it's like what Holly said. Everything is huge somewhere, except if you're Mario, you're huge everywhere.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
bypass that.
Except if
So
you're
no,
Mario, everyone knows who you are. So yeah,
Mario
it's like, I
is
feel
another
like
level.
So Terry, he can leave. I think I wouldn't really shed much tears about Terry. He could probably.
I'm gonna miss his screams, but that's.
I'm gonna
about it.
miss his Buster Wolf. Are you okay, Buster
Yeah.
Wolf? But I
Yeah.
think he's fine with his
I
games.
think the Are You Okay Buster Wolf phase is gone.
But anyway, so like it depends on what Nintendo does here. If
Oh
they
boy,
make
Arms.
if they make
Yeah.
Arms 2, Min can stay. If they don't make Arms 2, get her. If they don't make Arms 2, get her out. If you're
I
not-
love Min Min,
Fine.
and I
Okay,
completely agree.
You know what? I feel like Min can stay just
Bye-bye.
because her playstyle is so unique, right?
But I feel like Arms is such a like franchise
Arms is
Nintendo.
dead.
If Nintendo doesn't make an Arms 2, Arms just feels like a franchise Nintendo threw out a dartboard and then just gave up on.
They didn't
because,
take
like-
it out. They just
Yeah, like
whatever.
because like they really didn't do shit with it
They
afterwards.
did it.
So unless they make us, if they make a
I think
sequel,
it's
then
because-
keep her.
I think it's because they were like, it's
They
because
wanted it to be like Splatoon, but it didn't
they
work.
wanted to be big, yeah, and then it just didn't work.
Because the game was
But
so.
I think
like,
Nintendo,
simple.
I think Nintendo still has a spot in their heart for Arms because they had so much hope in it. So I don't think that shit will get removed.
I personally think she
That's
should.
just saying that is probably why they'll get an Arms 2, and then she'll stay in Smash.
Yeah, if
Maybe
like I said, Arms 2 happens, she can stay. Put in another Arms character from Arms 2.
replace
Arms-
Min Min with Helix.
Get out.
I mean,
No. You know what? Get Arms 2. Throw in Helix. Keep my Min Min in. And
yeah.
And
fight
you
you.
can beat up
I will fight
Helix.
you.
It's fine, Cam. I'll beat you up with Helix.
I will not lose to Helix, or I will.
Okay,
I will uninstall the game.
okay, Mister loses to his own meme.
I probably should. I probably should have.
That happened in confidence, okay?
I probably should have made a list. I probably should have made a list of the characters who we said we're gonna leave. So
Ugh.
I guess let's just do a quick rundown, real quick. So
Oh, we're
Yeah.
going through again. Fuck.
just it's a quick one. We're not discussing. We're just a quick one. So characters from Mario leaving: Dr. Mario, Piranha Plant,
Yeah.
Bowser Jr. maybe, but it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
Donkey
want him to
Kong.
go.
Donkey Kong, a +1 if anything. Zelda, get rid of Young Link, get rid of Sheik, and do a +1. Metroid, they're fine. Yoshi, he's fine. Make him a Mario character, damn it.
Please.
Yeah, put him in Mario.
Kirby, +1, please not Bandana D. Star Fox, they're fine. Pokemon, get rid of Pichu, Lucario. Lucario and
Move the
Incineroar.
aura. Move the aura.
Yeah,
to
move the
Mewtwo.
aura to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Earthbound, they get to stay. F-Zero, give him some friends, please. Ice climbers, they don't need any friends, please. Fire Emblem, they have too many friends, please. Yeah, Fire Emblem, get rid
You
of
have too many.
get rid of Roy, Crom, and Ike. Rest
Too
get to
many
stay.
swordsmen, perhaps.
Yep, I still love that line. He gets to stay.
Oh God.
Fuck is that?
What?
Just die for a second.
Yeah, you died for a sec.
The fuck was that?
Oh,
Oh, that was the God of War trailer play.
Oh my god!
I just heard the rest of it go, duh, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, am I awakening? So did some god get awoken? Because I said add Hades. Hades heard me. All right, well, that was
amazing.
scary. But anyway, back to what I was saying, Kid Icarus, please add Hades. WarioWare, he can stay. Metal Gear Solid, remove Snake, and if not remove him, replace him with Big Boss.
Yeah.
Sonic, add another character, please, and then change his one of his spin dashes. Yeah, preferably Eggman. Pikmin, Olimar can stay. Rob, I think he should go. Animal Crossing, you can have a +1 or you can just keep them the same. Personally, the +1 should be Tom Nook. Mega Man, do like X or 0. Or base. Wii Fit, she should stay. Little Mac, stay. Me, stay. I guess. Not really up to choice.
It's not an
Pac-Man.
option.
Admit.
Pac-Man, stay. He's fucking Pac-Man. Xenoblade Chronicles, add fucking Rex or someone that isn't from Xenoblade 1 so people know that it's more than just Shulk. Duck Hunt, he can stay. Street Fighter, add in Chun-Li or someone interesting. Cloud, do something with the Final Fantasy series. I don't know, man, but he can stay. Bayonetta 2, just make her solo rep. Splatoon, give her the Octoling Echo, or not, I don't care. Castlevania's
not.
Simon and Richter, but I'm going to do a little special one here. Make Alucard playable. That could be interesting. He's pretty cool. He's a vampire, so it could be interesting.
This is factual.
Joker, stay. Hero, stay. Banjo-Kazooie, stay. Fucking Terry, leave. And Arms, if there's an Arms 2, Min can stay. If there's an Arms 1, get Min out. That is the recap. So yeah. And obviously, for the new Smash Brothers game, the first big new character will be not Gino. I just hurt a bunch of people's feelings.
Yay, not Gino.
I don't know if it's going to happen. Gino feels dead. But anyway, I think this is it for the podcast. We did this for 3 hours.
The longest I had to beat.
0 earlier today. How long do you think the podcast will be? 4 hours?
4 at
3
one
hours
point,
later.
Monica was like, I want to talk about my box key. So yeah,
My
I mean,
box key.
if anything, podcasts are usually long, so this was good. We actually had a long podcast
We
run.
talked about a lot, so
Yeah.
That is it. I guess the next Zcast, when you want to know, is that when news happens that I feel like we can talk about, that's when it will be. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Zero. Peace.
Bye.
bye bye.
I'm a shepherd.